Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you're looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, you've come to the right place. We're opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, keep watching and we'll show you exactly how it all works. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that you want to play. Most of our series will have 8 spots representing the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, you have a 1 in 8 chance to win memorabilia at an awesome value. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune in to the next available Live Breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you'll see your name appear on the screen when your break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer, and the order will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that show's dice roll number. After randomization, the list of names of people who bought spots in that live break will be matched up with an NFL division. If the item that's pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations. You just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia at a fraction of the cost. Want to guarantee yourself an item instead of testing your luck? Check out the mystery box tab of our website for a variety of mystery box options. When you buy a mystery box, we'll ship it straight to your door, and some can be opened on air at your request. While you're there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Club Rewards program. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, and prizes each and every time you buy at UltimateAutographs.com. The moment you've been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Kamen here with Luke. You might be wondering, who the heck is Luke? Luke is the all-star behind the scenes, the man that makes all these great series. Luke, when's the last time you were on the air? It's been a while.
Turkey Day, I think Thanksgiving. I hopped in with Robbie, and yeah, we had some fun. We broke some boxes. It was a good time with Robbie. You saw him all dressed up today.
Like today, yeah. He's always a hoot, Robbie Lopez. So thanks to Luke very much, filling in on a pinch. Got a lot of great stuff here, Luke. You're back in the room. You are familiar with the series because you're the guy that makes it happen. What is it, like the behind-the-scenes guru? Trying to think of a good example, like Tex Winter in the Chicago Bulls triangle offense.
That's on my business card.
Yeah, exactly. So you do know the series. You know how good they are. You know how good the stuff we have right now is. In the Hunt series, for example, Patrick Mahomes authentic, Randy Moss authentic, a bunch of golden tickets, including a grand prize of 10 golden tickets for whoever earns the most points. We'll be getting into that throughout the show. Around the world, I'm still shocked that Tom Brady's Speed Flex still there. The Michigan Speed Flex. We have some stuff I've never seen in there before. Big Ben cleats, Luka Doncic shoe. There's a Wemby in there. And that series is so, so good, to say the least. Giannis actually out there. Wemby got pulled in an earlier show, but still so much good stuff left. I can't wait to get started, Luke. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty well, man. Happy to fill in. And yeah, like you said, a lot of good stuff in the room. I'm looking forward to seeing The Hunt and Around the World. Those are the two that I'd really like to see.
And that Hunt is your idea. That's your baby, as they say, right?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I guess so. As long as you guys like it, it was my idea.
If not, it was mine. If it's not, it was my idea. I'll take the bad luck for it. Where's Bob Boulay? I know Bob's a big fan. Probably lurking. Notices Luke. So let's get started with our dice roll, guys. Looking for 6 or higher on the randomizer and the dice roll. What do we got here? How about 3 and a 6 and a 2? That's an 8. My lucky number 8 on the dice number. Heading on over to our breakdown. I'm making the Hunt the Chase wheel spin. So let's get started with the top to bottom rundown. So golden tickets are the new rave here in the break room. We'll be going over more of that as we go. But for the regulars, guys, you know golden tickets inside the locker is the place to earn unique items. A lot of golden tickets still left in the high roller. We have 6 crates left in here. It's going to be 2 crates. One is going to have a Steve Young Speed Flex, the best lefty quarterback of all time. One is going to have a John Elway Speed Flex, the 2-time Super Bowl champion John Elway. Then we have 5 tickets in the AFC East. So, for example, 5 golden tickets at the current moment can get you one of the coolest helmets I've ever seen. The Matt Stafford Rams and Georgia Bulldogs, awesome looking, unique helmet in the locker, 5 tickets. Think of that 5-ticket box as that Stafford helmet. The reigning NFL MVP, pretty rare item in the room too, Luke. So that's going to be very, very cool. 4 tickets for the AFC West spot, 3 tickets for the AFC North, 3 tickets for the NFC North. So every single crate is 3 boxes, triple box break. You either get a Speed Flex plus 2 Authentics in that break, or you'll get 2 helmets, and then you get a golden ticket, 1 in 8 chance to win 3 times in that triple box break. Secondary headliners include 2 top 5 running backs ever, Barry Sanders, LaDainian Tomlinson, as well as Julio Jones. You know what? Let's go over the golden tickets now. What are golden tickets? Golden tickets are ultimate autographs as exclusive rewards currency, your key to the locker, a members-only collection of premium, one-of-a-kind autograph memorabilia. Here's that link to the locker, guys. Come and get your things here with those golden tickets. How do you earn them? You earn golden tickets through play and our live breaks. The more you play, the more you collect, and your tickets are yours to bank and use whenever you're ready. How do you redeem them? Once you've earned golden tickets, you redeem them in the locker. Every item shows exactly how many golden tickets it takes to claim it, so you always know what you're working toward. How do you unlock the locker? The locker is part of our rewards program. To get in, join the program, and climb to the practice squad tier, the second level of our rewards program. Only like $300 to get that too, so not too hard to earn. Once you reach practice squad, the locker is yours to explore, and it stays open as you rise through the higher tiers. What's inside the locker? The locker is home to some of the most exclusive, premium autograph pieces we offer, high-end, hard-to-find collectibles you won't come across anywhere else. For example, Tom Brady, 9 tickets in the locker. Josh Allen, 6 tickets. Red Sox, Yankees, football, Speed Flex, 8 tickets. The Crystal Charles Woodson, 10 tickets. A lot of great stuff in that locker, guys. Come and get it here tonight. The other big series we're talking about, I think the one I would guess is the hot one tonight. It will be The Hunt. So we'll check out The Hunt here in a second, guys. Only 4 to go in that double box break in The Hunt. So 24 boxes left, 11 headliners, 3 golden tickets left, but that's not counting the bonus prizes. So this series is one of the fan favorites from last time. We brought it back, guys. This football mixer series gives you a chance to earn points and win 3 different prizes. The prizes include 10 golden tickets, 5 golden tickets, and $500 in store credit. The break room guest that earns the most points will earn 10 golden tickets. Second place gets 5 tickets, and third place gets the $500 in store credit. In the event of a tie, there will also be a top spot drawing for the respective prize. If you are to tie, then you lose the top spot draw. You'll be issued $100 in store credit, and you will not be eligible to win other prizes. The 12 achievements that can be reached are listed below. Win a full-size helmet, 1 point. Win an offensive player, 1 point. Win a defensive player, 2 points. Win a retired player, 2 points. Win any item that is not a full-size helmet, 2 points. Win a Hall of Fame player, 3 points. Win a college item, 4 points. Win a defunct team, the Oilers, 4 points. Sweep a multi-box break, 2 points for the double, 4 points for the quad, which means you win all 4 boxes in the quad. Complete a division, 5 points. Win an item from each division, 10 points. So complete a division, that would be winning 4 NFC East items, for example. So a lot of great stuff in here, too, beyond the golden tickets and the prizes. We have a Jahmyr Gibbs Retro Authentic. This guy, along with Bijan Robinson, to me, the future of the NFL backfield. Awesome, awesome lid. Deion Primetime Sanders, maybe the greatest corner of all time on that cowboy lid. Primetime, simply iconic. Here's one we don't get in the room often, Luke. You've been here even longer than me. Phillip Rivers. That's pretty rare. Get a Phillip Rivers Authentic, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Randy Moss, maybe the greatest receiver besides Jerry Rice. You can double up Moss and Jahmyr Gibbs in the NFC North. We have a Patrick Mahomes Authentic, which is worth north of $2,000. You get in that double box, you win Mahomes, you win Phillip Rivers. You get in the quad box, you win Tomlinson, Mahomes, and Rivers. And there's a John Elway. That's 4 AFC West hits. Imagine for $484, you win all 4 of those. Not to mention the TCU helmet. That is a retired player, 2 points. Offensive player, 1, that's 3. Full-size helmet, 4. Hall of Famer, that's 3 more, that's 7 points. College item, 11 points. The college items are worth the most points in the hunt. Now look at these CeeDee Lamb cleats. These are unique. One of the best receivers in football. You can double up CeeDee Lamb with Deion Sanders, NFC East. Then one of the best quarterbacks ever, Dan Marino, on the Rivalry Authentic with the orange ink. That is a clean lid. So, I mean, take the Rivers, the Tomlinson, the Elway, those three lids combined, we're looking at around $2,000. Mahomes around $2,000. That is in the ballpark of $4,000. Could be a little less, could be a little more. Can get all those up to $484 in a best case scenario, guys, in the hunt. We got ourselves Around the World. This is one, as a multi-sport fan, this is one that I personally love. This is one of my favorite series we offer, and we have stuff I've never seen here before. First time in break room history, NBA's leading scorer, Luka Doncic, on a sneaker. That is so cool, representing Slovenia. Giannis Antetokounmpo basketball, 2-time MVP on that golden ball. Landon Donovan jersey. He's all over, the TV. USA won today, 2-0. Big-time announcer Landon Donovan. He's got his little hairpiece and everything. But this jersey, LA Galaxy, is super cool. Brandon Shanahan, hockey legend. Ben Roethlisberger, another rare signature in the break room. 2-time Super Bowl champion, very expensive signature, Big Ben. Alexander Ovechkin, Zamboni. That's, hockey's all-time scorer. Tom Brady Speed Flex. Michigan Speed Flex. The Tom Brady Speed Flex helmets, guys. Retail value around $3,000. Can be won for only $143 in here. So there's a little gimmick to this series as well. 15 golden tickets in the series. To win the prize, you must visit the most countries. When an item is won, the recipient visits the respective athlete or entertainer's country of birth. At the conclusion of the series, the amount of countries visited by each winner will be tallied and earn 10 golden tickets to the guy that gets the most country visits. Visiting the same country more than once does not count as multiple points. So, for example, win USA, Tom Brady. Who else is USA in here? Landon Donovan. That's one visit here. So, USA is split into the North, South, and East and West regions for this awesome series, guys. We're going around the world tonight. We got the Can't Miss Authentics, as is implied in the title. You simply can't miss. These are such good authentic helmets. These are all massive names, headliner or not. 8 headliners in 13 boxes, 7 of which are photoed. Julio Jones on that clean Falcon. NFL's all-time leading rusher, greatest cowboy ever. A must-have for the PC, Emmitt Smith, Amon-Ra, Adrian Peterson, Barry Sanders. 3 headliners in the NFC North. Steve Young, the best lefty. Derrick Henry on Roll Tide, Alabama, the Heisman winner. So if you don't get a photoed headliner, you got an entry for the Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski, and Julian Edelman Super Bowl authentic helmet. Again, those 3 signatures combined on an authentic, we're north of $3,000, guys, in the can't miss. We got the jersey series, lowest entry point available, $31 a spot in the single. Still got 10 headliners in 24 boxes, including names like a new one, DJ Moore on the Bills, Earl Campbell, Triple Crown winner Jamar Chase, Jared Allen, Jalen Carter, James Cook, Jonathan Taylor, Lawrence Taylor, Marshall Faulk on that awesome blue jersey. And then, of course, last but not least, the mini helmets, 6 photoed headliners in 8 boxes, 75% chance at a headliner, $58 a spot on the double. You can win 2 helmets for only $58 in those depth chart minis, as this will load here in a second. That could be, for example, Lawrence Taylor to Michael Irvin, NFC East double up. Edgerrin James, Warren Moon, 2 Hall of Famers in the AFC South. And we got Brock Purdy, LaDainian Tomlinson, also headliners. 2 ways to get a guaranteed win. You either buy all 8 spots in a break that says 8 spots to go, or you buy a mystery box. You pay the full price, but you get a guaranteed item in the mystery box tab here in the break room. So, Luke, I'll ask you what I normally ask our producers. Give me a few. There's a lot of really good items. Is there something that really stands out to you that if you could play the breaks, you would want to get into? Like items you love in the room currently?
I think the Roethlisberger cleats, I want to see those come out. Those are some pretty cool items in there that we don't really see much of that. That around the world, I'm partial to the multi-sport stuff. So
you and I both.
Ovechkin, little Zamboni come out. That's a cool one, too. Obviously, as you mentioned, Phillip Rivers, I don't remember the last time we had him in here other than maybe on a football.
Pretty rare.
So that'll be a good one. and wanted to save that for the Father's Day series, but it didn't work out.
How many, 11 kids? 10, 11? He's got a lot.
That. He's got a whole litter. But yeah, plenty of good stuff to hop into there. And like you said, over in the hunt, if that AFC West, loaded up.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I'm a best case scenario guy. I can't sit there and guarantee anything. But I always say this to the customers, Luke. Personally, I would only play the double box breaks unless I have a little extra money in my account and I venture to the quads. But I'm like that go big or go home guy. One spot lands you 2 helmets. I mean, 242 is the double box. You get a Patrick Mahomes Authentic, which is worth, around $2,000, give or take. You double up with a LaDainian Tomlinson, a Phillip Rivers, a John Elway Speed Flex. That's close to $3,000 in value potentially for only $242. Mahomes' price keeps going up. His price is actually so crazy because I see it all over the place. Like, I say $2,000, but some of the prizes, some of the charges on Fanatics are even more. He's a very expensive item, Patrick Mahomes. I know we love the golden tickets, and of course we should. But even the Mahomes itself in here is so cool. And NFC East double up too. Deion Sanders, CeeDee Lamb. We got secondary headliners. Antonio Gates. There's actually 5 AFC West. Antonio Gates, Phillip Rivers, LaDainian Tomlinson. Get the Chargers, man. The trifecta. 3 of the greatest Chargers of all time. Where are you at, Alonzo Perez? Come and get your guys. I know Rick Pickett wants to get Mahomes. You can never have too many Mahomes for Mr. Rick. So we are 4 spots to go, guys. I'll drop that link in the chat. Probably the first break coming up for the show. 4 spots to go in the hunt double. How you guys doing tonight? I don't want to put any pressure on Luke tonight, but if you guys want to talk about what type of series you want to see, it's the night to ask, right? The guy's here. Is the guy that makes the series. What's going on? Taylor, what's going on, brother? Hope you're good. What are you looking for tonight, Tay? Let us know. The hunt is 4 spots to go. We're getting really, really close in that break. Can't miss is 4 to go. Luke, this is a story as the end of time, but especially more recently. When the break gets down to 3 spots left, it's as good as gone. It's a psychological thing. Be more than halfway there. The break fills. We get it done. Just watching tonight. Might jump later. There you go. All right. Luke is not new. Actually, Luke, you predate me. Luke is our guy that makes the series here at UA, among many other things. Wears many hats here at UA, just not typically on camera. So you see, hey, new guy, welcome to the UA family, buddy. Let's give this guy the just chatting seat. He's not new. I know. You know how I know you're not new, Luke? That shirt is old. I don't even have that shirt.
The 1 of 1 gray.
That's a 1 of 1. How many years have you been here, actually? Just 6, 7?
Yeah, I think last week it was 6 years. So
6 years.
Had a nice run here.
Yeah, 100%. One of the hardest working people in the business, Luke, here. So he is not new. But again, used to be on camera a lot more, but nowadays it's like once every 6 months, maybe. You said Thanksgiving was the last time.
Yeah, been a little bit. I mean, there's so many good guys we have on staff. I personally, I hear the guys throughout the day, and I always love hearing Rip in the morning.
He's fun.
Energy. He's a lot of fun.
He's a hoot, Rip Camelucci. No doubt. Luke, the handsome twins, is on the right now. There you go. That's Ronnie and Sulaco, by the way.
Oh,
Cubs 500 at best. Did that despite Steven. Lo and behold, he's kind of accurate this year. Yeah. I think they're a touch over 500, but it is literally right there on the doorstep, the Cubs. Let me double check, actually. Yeah, they're 4 games over. So his username is close. Despite the football game Cubs did today. USA won in soccer football. But I think the Cubs had a good game today, actually. Didn't they win big? 16-2. So big time win for the Cubbies today. Guys, let us know what you want to break right now. Let us know what you guys want to do. Now, we are 4 to go on that hunt double box. $242 a spot. You can land 2 helmets, Mahomes and Phillip Rivers. You can win TCU Tomlinson, John Elway. I'm going to say something that will ruffle some customers' feathers, Luke, but this is all personal preference. The John Elway Speed Flex, for me, is the 4th best hit in the AFC West. It might be the 2nd most valuable at retail price, but Mahomes is Mahomes. He's number 1. We see John Elway more often than we see Phillip Rivers or the TCU Authentic. So you tell me a Speed Flex is the 4th best hit left? That's what I'm going after.
A lot of good stuff left in there.
Right?
Like you said, Gibbs. We don't see that name very often at all on the retro. That's
Jameer
a pretty
Gibbs.
sharp-looking helmet there.
Yeah, amen. PCA been on fire after that slump. He's so up and down, PCA. Here's Husker Guy. Hey, Luke, nice to meet you. I'm a newbie, so first time for me seeing you in the breaks.
Hey, nice to meet you as well, Husker
I feel
Guy.
like, Rick is one of those guys, Luke. He's been with us for 3 or 4 weeks, but it feels like it's been 2 years.
Mr. Pickett?
Rick Pickett, that's Husker Guy.
Good to see you, sir.
Nebraska Cornhusker fan. Also our biggest fan of the Hunt series. The reigning champion, looking to defend his crown in the Hunt.
He won? All right.
And he's winning right now as we speak. Husker Guy is winning right now. Rick last night claimed 2 Mahomes Speed Flexes from the locker last night. 2 of them. Wow. He's a big Chief guy. They say he's 2 months feels like longer. There you go. He's like the older version of me, Luke. He's a Chiefs and a Bears fan. When Rip first saw him in the chat, he thought it was me. He thought I was flooding the chat with comments.
Oh, man.
So, good evening. Nice to meet you as well. There you go, Jill. What's up, Jill Lobovitz? Jill, another regular here. She's known for being the box number guru, Miss Lobovitz.
How's it going, Jill? I will say, I hope you enjoy the Brady that you got last night, the Swarovski Christmas.
Oh, God, that
Brought
was so
that over
cool.
to our operations fellas this morning and told them, hey, wrap the crap out of this in bubble wrap and let's get it out to her. So hope you enjoy that when it arrives.
Yeah, super excited about it, says Joe. There you go. A lot of cool stuff in the locker. Guys, what's the best stuff in the locker right now? Luke, what's your favorite in the locker right now? I don't know how much time we've had to look at it. I actually love a new one we have in here, a Joe Montana Chiefs Speed Flex. That's unique.
I'm partial to, the don't remember him being on that team as much kind of hits like that. That's a very cool one.
That's
Obviously,
cool.
Montana's on it, so one of the best to do it. Personally, I like shiny stuff, so Charles Woodson.
Oh.
Yep. What's in there? 10 tickets for that?
10
puppy?
tickets for the Charles Woodson.
Hey, you win the hunt.
That's 10 tickets.
Use your 10 tickets right there.
Marisa Dombey, if you're watching, she's a big-time Packer fan. Marisa Dombey would love that Charles Woodson. Again, Luke has been working here for 6 years. He helps put together the series, like me. Luke, you could probably back me up. Not a name we get often in the break room, Charles Woodson. Pretty
Very
rare.
rarely, yeah.
And that helmet, probably a 1 of 1.
Definitely.
So that thing is crazy. Tom Brady, of course, in there as well. 9 tickets. The Rivera, Martinez, and Ortiz Yankees and Red Sox football Speed Flex. That thing is cool. For me, though, my favorite value buy, 5 tickets, the Matt Stafford helmet. It's got Georgia. It's got Rams. Another name that's rare in the break room. I'd get those 5 tickets and win a Matt Stafford tonight. Dom and I were talking how shocked we were this was not claimed last night. That thing is sick.
It's a cool helmet. And, if you actually, last night, if you were looking in the locker, you didn't see videos of everything. If you go in there today, there are videos, so you get the full 360 on there.
Oof.
A lot of really cool stuff in there. I would implore you guys to get those tickets and hop in there and claim some really cool stuff.
Yeah, by the way, what spurred us adding the videos was actually Joe and Rick, who are in the chat right now asking about it. And who made it happen? This guy, Luke. Talked to our guy, Ben, in production to make this happen, which is, a quick reminder. Of course, Luke, I'll flip this over to our Just Chatting scene. It's Ultimate Autographs. This is not my basement. It's not Dom's basement. It's not Robbie's basement. I don't even want to know what Robbie's basement looks like. This is Ultimate Autographs. We got a customer service team. We got production. We got a series making staff led by Luke. We have, HR, marketing. We got everybody here. Full-blown operation, top-notch stuff for sure. The Brady Crystal was fire. That's Jill's. So thanks for doing that. It's super helpful. It just worked for me, Jill. The video you're saying is not working. You got to actually click inside it and not click the play button. There's a play button inside there. Purdy, Stafford, Gonzalez are nice. Thanks for making that happen, Luke. Awesome. Great enhancement to an evolving tickets concept. I like that. Evolving tickets concept.
The chat is so nice.
They are really nice.
When I used to produce, everyone was a little bit rowdy.
I'm telling you, Luke, these customers would not believe how much better they've gotten. Of course, you're never going to please everybody. If that's what you want to do in life, rethink your life. But for the most part, our chat, 99% of people in this chat are super duper nice. And every single day I do this job, they get nicer and nicer. So I agree with you, man. Case in point, when Luke used to produce, people were mean. People are nice now. Thank you, guys. Keep it up. Except Joshi's mean, says Taylor. Oh, come on, Tay. It's called She Wins Too Much, right? It's got an LOL in there. Of course, he's kidding. We got BT Thunder in there. What's up, Joe? In the double with Jill. Husker Guy in the double with Jill as well. So 4 to go, guys. Who's going to get in there? You guys know the drill. We put that breakdown to 3 to go. It's as good as gone. Good evening, sir. Good evening. Good evening. I believe Joe's a Bears fan like us here in the break room. What's up, Joe?
Bear down, Joe.
Bear down. Madden cover, Caleb Williams. I do want to give a shout out to the customers that are in tonight, by the way. Jill Lobovitz, Joe Gallagher, Rick Pickett, all getting in the show, making moves. Bear down, he says. Oh, yeah, that's right. High hopes for the Bears this year. Very, very high hopes indeed. So I know Caleb doesn't sign all that often, but I imagine he'll make an appearance in the locker at some point soon. Caleb Williams.
I would think so.
You would think so for sure. So there's always a lot of Bear hits in the room, though. For a guy like Joe Gallagher, probably knows this, but just in case he doesn't, we're based out of Chicagoland, Burr Ridge. We're also not biased towards the Bears, because if we were, we'd have nothing but Bear headliners. But we get a lot of Bear players, like guys like Mike Singletary, Dan Hampton, could potentially get DeAndre Swift, the and more section. We talk about the photo headliners. Everyone loves those. There's a lot of good hits throughout the series that might be littered with Bears for sure.
Quite a few.
Still haven't won a Bears item. Well, it'll happen. It'll happen. Your box costs from Joe are going to be affected now, says Husker Guy. For the comment earlier, you see? Got to be nice, right? Got to be nice. Which is, the thing about Jill and a lot of the box number people, they call good numbers, but sometimes they call them for others. You want to get them guaranteed to yourself? Buy all 8 spots, right? The way Jill picks them, it might not be a bad idea for her, with her picking all the really good ones. It's wild that win everything except Vikings. Well, here's the benefit to the locker, Taylor. Taylor's a Viking fan. We've had a lot of customer feedback the last few years, Luke. We love the breaks. We love the memorabilia. We love the hosts. But I wish I could get my team more often. Taylor's a Viking fan. For only 3 tickets, Taylor can go to the locker and get himself an Adrian Peterson unique Speed Flex, the white, the silver, the purple visor. 3 tickets, Taylor, and you win an Adrian Peterson. That's pretty good, Luke.
There's a lot of, we'll call them, value buys in there, but for 3 tickets, you can get some really cool stuff.
No kidding. Lawrence Taylor has 3 tickets. I know maybe the name's not as big as an Adrian Peterson or Lawrence Taylor, but that Brian Thomas Jr. helmet, wow.
If you're a Jags fan, you definitely want to take that home.
That thing is sick.
Good looking helmet there.
That's a sick looking helmet, indeed. So, yeah, get those points, Taylor. I was looking at the points right now, and there's a lot of people that don't have that many points currently. Stafford's gone? Who just snagged the Stafford? Joe probably got access to the video. Now that I can see both sides, I had to have them. You see, Luke? I'm glad we got the videos in there. Congrats, Jill.
Nice job.
Nice job, Jill. Matt Stafford. Way to go. Jill getting the job done. She says, thanks. You're welcome. Those videos look really high def, actually. I think they look better in the locker than they did in the previous system, Luke. Those are looking clean.
Yeah, definitely.
Man.
Had to tinker with it a bit today, but we got them up there. So going forward, those will be up there for you guys to get the full look at everything.
Now I have no tickets. Get in, Jill. Get in there. Ooh, you're cooking, Joe. Send us the pics. What's on the docket for dinner tonight, Joe? So the videos, Taylor, you can click where it says to media, and you can click over to the play button on to the right of it, and you can look at the videos in there. Those helmets are shiny. Teaching my son to grill steak. There we go. That is very, very cool. Man, I don't know. I can't get over that Brian Thomas personally, Luke. That thing is insane.
Kind of a neon look to it.
Yeah. So there's running joke in the room how obsessed I'm with blue visors. I look at that teal visor. I'm rethinking my life right now. That thing is awesome. Where are my Jaguar fans at? Duval. I know Ronnie Sayre, one of our big dogs, 49er fan. There's a Brock Purdy for the Niners if you're listening, Ronnie. Only 5 tickets to get that one, Ronnie Sayre. That's like one Ronnie order. 5 tickets. You can make it happen right now.
It's a sharp one in there.
So a lot of good options, folks. A lot of good options. Now, I like Luke. Luke's a good dude. But to quote the song, what's that song? Under Pressure. He's never produced before. Well, he has produced, but hasn't produced with the new system. I want you to be a little bit under pressure, Luke. Make the man work tonight.
I'm going to be on that error sheet.
Yeah, it's a running joke.
I get called out in the meeting.
Do you know that I once got on the sheet? I remember I produced remotely for Steven a couple years ago, and I put Warren Moon, but it was a Warren Moon and Earl Campbell dual sign, and I got marked down. So, whoopsie. That didn't quite work out.
But I agree. Yeah, come on, guys. Give me some challenge. I love chit chatting with you guys, obviously. But let's get some boxes open.
Yeah,
There's
man.
so much good stuff.
Put the man to work. A lot of good stuff to get in the hunt. Also, typically, I've learned, Luke, the last few years, when we get to about 15 boxes left, like halfway there, people start really playing aggressively. That hunt is currently at 24. We knock out another 7, 8, then we'll really be hunting real quickly. And you guys know this, especially on Friday nights. About 8 p.m. Central Time, things get busy normally. Now, we have this issue sometimes that comes up at 8 o'clock. The issue is that person bought the spots too fast. I couldn't get in. I was waiting. I couldn't get in. Get in now before everyone else gets in. Get in now. Make it happen. Let's get hunting here in that break. Again, whoever gets the most tickets in the hunt, or the most points, gets 10 golden tickets. There's actually nothing on the site right now that's 10 or that's more than 10. So you get 10 tickets. You can pick any helmet in the locker right now. Any helmet, your pick. The second prize is 5 golden tickets, and the third prize is $500 in store credit. So some good options in that hunt break. I mean, look at the names. I mean, Mahomes, we're talking about the second most expensive signature in football today behind only Tom Brady. We're talking about Phillip Rivers, which is an extremely rare signature in the break room. We're talking about the greatest Bronco ever, John Elway. This is Dom and I's favorite college helmet, besides for me, Mizzou, obviously. TCU, the Horned Frog. That thing is insane. Number 5 for LT. He was number 5 in college. Really put TCU on the map, Luke. I mean, TCU before LT wasn't good. Since LT, very good. So, awesome lid. That's the AFC West, guys. Mahomes, Rivers, Elway, Tomlinson, plus a secondary headliner, Antonio Gates. That is 5 headliners in the AFC West. Doubles, only 4 to go. Let's get that done. Let's pull some of those headliners. We do have an NFC North double up. How about these guys for athleticism? Jahmyr Gibbs could pair with Randy Moss, Winter Warrior and Retro Authentic. Deion Sanders with the CeeDee Lamb cleats. I love the cleats. What do you guys think about the cleats? I don't know. They might not appreciate these enough, Luke, because we got the Lamb cleats. We got the Big Ben cleats. I like the cleats. They're unique. They're different.
They're cool. Easy to display as well.
Very easy to display. And by customer demand, they ask, can we have 2 cleats instead of 1? Well, there you go. There's 2. 1 is signed. 2 for you. What size are the cleats? I guess we got to pull them and find out. Look up CeeDee Lamb's shoe size. Maybe you'll find out, Taylor. Look up what CeeDee Lamb's shoe size is. I imagine it's not small on those cleats. I would put them on, but I don't want to do that to your memorabilia. I don't want to stink up your shoes, so I'll probably refrain from that. But CeeDee Lamb, terrific player. Probably going to set all sorts of Cowboy records. Michael Irvin, he's coming for you. He breaks Michael Irvin's records. The value only goes up for Mr. CeeDee Lamb. He's a 12. I wear 14s and 15s. Damn, Taylor. Were you a former basketball player in college or something? At least volleyball, 14 or 15. Taylor's got some big feet.
Go to a special store.
Damn, Taylor. So 4 to go in that double, guys. I know everyone, the locker, obviously, Luke, those are unique items. Those golden tickets are awesome. You win the hunt, you get 10 tickets. But sometimes I want to get the standard helmet. That Chiefs red standard of Patrick Mahomes, this thing is insane. When I first started working here, Mahomes helmets, they were worth on authentic helmets like a touch over 1,000. Like they've more than doubled in value. The more this guy keeps doing, the more the autograph value grows. And you bet your bottom dollar the NFL thinks he'll be great. Look at the betting odds. He's like number 4 for MVP coming off an injury, Patrick Mahomes. He'll also be a lot better as well because they got a running back, Kenneth Walker. He was literally the running back last year, too. So look out for this dude to dominate Patty Mahomes. Wrestler in soccer. There you go. That was the freshman B team leading goal scorer. Much thinner in those days, but you guys know I love soccer. Just came back from the World Cup, Taylor. I went to the Messi game in Kansas City on Tuesday. 3 goals from the GOAT. It was pretty cool, to say the least. Defender, he says, I love it. Who's your favorite defender there, Taylor? Do you like Romero on Argentina? It was chaotic, man. The Argentina fans were chanting, singing, dancing. They were banging on the Chief side things. It was crazy. Probably the loudest game I've been to, and I've been to some SEC football games as well. You should go to 100%. Try to pick an Argentina game, brother, to check out Messi. Probably his last World Cup, so we just had him in the break room, too, a couple weeks ago. Actually, DJ Ashley, who won the Messi jersey, sent me a photo of his son in it. He was wearing it. There was like a dress on him, but very cool. Arrowhead is awesome. I've seen a football game there. I've seen a soccer game there. Patrick Mahomes, by the way, was at Arrowhead as well. I guess they call it a Kansas City Stadium now, which is weird.
Really?
But, you know, I completely forgot about that. I thought the Argentina Twitter was messing it up, but I'm like, shoot, they did change it and I forgot. It's now called Kansas City Stadium. I did both Super Bowl parades at Arrowhead. Funny fact, Taylor, I worked as a local sports TV guy before my job at UA. I covered Mizzou high school sports, a little bit of Chiefs, because I was in Columbia, Jeff City, about 2 hours away from KC. And I also went to the Chiefs parade. The first one would beat the Niners. I was there. Mahomes was chugging beers and having a grand old time. So on the Army dime. So good for you, brother. Thank you for your service, Taylor. I guess you've earned it. But the king of Arrowhead Stadium, speaking of my time in Missouri, if you ever go to Missouri, you will feel a different sort of love for Patrick Mahomes. We could talk about that helmet being worth north of $2,000, and for it growing, Luke, you might find a Chief fan sell it for over $3,000 because he is like, I'll ask you as well. You're a big sports fan. I'll ask the chat. What are the guys that you think are most beloved by a certain franchise? Like, for example, Derek Jeter in New York, Tom Brady in New England, Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City, Messi in Barcelona. Like, who do you think of? He's one of the first guys I think of Mahomes personally.
Yeah, but he's just, all the guys you name there are just synonymous with that team. You think of the team, and that's the first guy that springs to mind.
Right? So let's get that lit tonight, guys. Even if you don't like Patrick Mahomes, with how valuable that helmet is, that's a weekend trip. Could be an engagement ring. Could be, a trade for 2 speed flexes, 3 speed flexes, 5, 6 authentics. As our guy Rip Camelucci says, currency. I know golden tickets are currency. Patrick Mahomes helmet's currency. Even if that's not your cup of tea, you can sell it. You can trade it. A lot of people want it. How do I know a lot of people want Mahomes? So far, Luke, I believe the most redeemed name in the locker. He's either tied with Brady or one ahead.
I believe he's one ahead.
I think he's one ahead as well.
Right now.
So, come on, Brady. Talk about the GOAT discussion. Mahomes is ahead of you in the locker. Step up, Tom.
tell you guys what, that, if you keep claiming some of these helmets in the locker here tonight and we see some tickets come out and there's some demand for some other stuff, I know a guy who could probably get some stuff up there for you. So, let's see some stuff come out here tonight.
Snap, I agree. Which was the one we had the car breakthrough before parade? I don't think that was the one I was at. I was at the first parade, Taylor. It was the one where they beat the Niners right before the COVID outbreak. That's the one I was at. So, I mean, there's so many Super Bowls this guy has won, 3 of them. You lose track of which parade, Luke. I think he's won, 3 of the last, 6 Super Bowls, Patrick Mahomes. I think he's played in 4 of them. It's actually more surprising when he doesn't play in the Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, quite the track record so far.
Yeah. I'm losing track, Taylor. My favorite football player, personally, Patrick Mahomes. Let's get that lid in this hunt break. Who wants to get in, guys? 4 to go. We get that down to 3 to go. It's as good as gone. Who's jumping in the hunt here? Not Kareem Hunt, Mahomes' teammate. The hunt. I've made that the automatic chase wheel spin as well. So, chance a little bit of extra bonus money in the hunt. We got 10 golden tickets, 5 golden tickets, 3 other tickets. We got, $500 in store credit, a chase wheel spin. There's a lot to play for. So let us know what you guys are thinking tonight. I've been to every Pats one, says Andrew. There you go. I got a question for you, though, Andrew. You're a Patriots fan, but do you have a Michigan Tom Brady speed flex? Because that's $143 and around the world, plus 6 golden tickets left. Tom Brady on his OG team, Michigan. That's what's great about the break room right now. We got Brady and Mahomes. This Oakley visor for Tom Brady on Michigan, the place where it all started, Luke. It's a beautiful, beautiful lid. Michigan Wolverines. You also know this. We got a lot of Bradys in the room. They're usually Patriots or Bucks. The Michigan Brady, a little bit more rare.
Yeah, seldom seen. I think probably one of the cooler items I've seen come through signed by Brady was an Expos bat.
That was very cool. Yeah, he was a part of the Expos. They drafted him, Tom Brady. So, which is kind of funny because Mahomes also played baseball. Brady played baseball. Arguably the 2 best quarterbacks of all time all played baseball. Russell Wilson played baseball. So, fun little group there. Would love to get it, says Andrew. There you go. We'll jump in around the world, brother, or get 9 golden tickets and get the Tom Brady Patriots speed flex in the locker. For Patriot fans, by the way, there's also Rob Gronkowski for 4 tickets in the locker. And that Rob Gronkowski helmet is super sharp. That thing is insane. If you haven't seen that Rob Gronkowski, here's a link to the locker, guys. Get those golden tickets and get the Gronk. Now, the best place for golden tickets, Luke, is actually the high roller. I know it was the hot break last night. I know we pulled some of the big ticket items, but there's a bunch of big ones. For example, in the high roller break, you jump in right now, triple box break. If the 5 golden ticket box comes out, you can snag a lot of great things. Adrian Peterson, Devontae Adams, Jared Goff, Reggie Wayne, Dan Marino, Bo Jackson. That Tony Gonzalez is new. That thing is cool. 3 tickets for that only. So that is super cool. So best place to get immediate tickets, high roller, 5 tickets for the high roller, guys. 5 golden tickets if you get the 5-ticket golden ticket box in the locker. You're either going to get a 5-ticket box if you win, 4-ticket box, 3-ticket box, a Steve Young, or a John Elway Speedflex.
Can't go wrong there.
And for example, Jill is a big-time Bills fan. 6 tickets for Josh Allen. You win 2 of these ticket boxes, Luke, you get a Josh Allen, whether it's the 2 3s, a 3 and a 4, a 5 and a 3, a 5 and a 4. Joe gets a Josh Allen Speedflex just like that. So that is your best bet at golden tickets, the high roller.
I'm eyeing that Bo Jackson in there.
That Bo Jackson is crazy. Is the Atlanta Pats only if you win something non-headliner? So good question. That's in the can't miss. I believe there's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 18 entries left. There's 18 entries total, for the Brady. And I believe we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, So there's 6 entries left. So 18 entries total, 6 to go. Every non-photoed name you get gets you an entry for the Brady, Gronk, and Edelman helmet. So 18 total entries in the can't miss. Right now, looks like we got Rick Pickett with 3. Devin Shinley has 4. But it's a top spot draw. So sometimes all you got to get is 1 entry and get that awesome, awesome helmet, the Atlanta Super Bowl. Now, I think that's the Super Bowl where they beat the Rams, right? That's not the 28-3 one, though. So I remember the 28-3 when they beat the Falcons. That was the craziest one. I believe the Atlanta Super Bowl was the Rams one. Let me see, 13-3 Rams Patriots. I think that was in Atlanta. That was actually, to be honest with you, one of the most boring Super Bowls. But that's the Pats. They can win any which way. It was
4 to go on that one too. Let's
yeah, we're 4 to go. Get in there, Andrew. You want a Brady? Get an entry and get that in that can't miss. That's also only 4 spots to go. This series is so good. There's a guy next door screaming about how good the series is, Luke. I can hear him. Can you guys hear him? He's pumped. 13-3 is LA. Well, they played LA, but it was played in Atlanta. Mercedes-Benz Stadium, my favorite stadium in sports. The cheapest concession foods, the best parking. I went to the Copa America a couple years ago to watch Messi in the ATL. So the reason why it says Atlanta is the location of the Super Bowl. But it was the LA game. So Andrew is right. I'm also both right. We can all be right, right? All of us can be right in the break room. What's up, Keen? Keen Hermson in the house. Keen, I'll give you the honest truth. Luke is in here producing tonight. Our series-making guru has not produced in over 6-7 months, and he wants to get busy tonight. That's what's up.
Let's do it.
Help us out, Keen. Help us out. Only 4 to go in that hunt double. Let's get that break done, guys. Get some golden tickets, get some points, and maybe get some awesome helmets. Again, if I were personally in the breaks right now, Luke, there's only 1 break specifically I'm playing right now for multiple reasons. First off, 4 to go. The hunt is the closest break right now. It's going to happen soon. Second off, it's a double box break. You can double up Patrick Mahomes, John Elway, LaDainian Tomlinson, Phillip Rivers, and Antonio Gates. That is 5 headliners. I got you, but let's get that around the world going. You're not wrong, Keen. Maybe the issue is there's so many good options. We're wondering what to get into. And I'll tell you the truth, Keen. As soon as you start the party, others will follow you. Like Keen right now is thinking, I want to play around the world. It says 8 spots to go. It's not going to happen. Keen, you buy a spot right now and say, hey, guys, I bought a spot. Who's going to join me? Others will follow you. I mean, that around the world is cool. Brady Speed Flex, obviously the most expensive football signature, $3,000, $143 in the single if you get lucky. 6 golden tickets left as well, sprinkled throughout the series. Luka Doncic sneaker. I've never seen that before in the break room.
No, sir.
Luka Doncic. That is so cool. Giannis Antetokounmpo basketball. One of my favorite players in the NBA. When this guy is healthy, I mean, we could argue when these 2 guys are healthy, along with Jokic and SGA, it's probably the 4 best players in basketball. Doncic, Giannis, Jokic, SGA. Obviously, Wemby, you can argue. But these guys are among the best. So, everybody needs a leader, Husker guy. Den says, ultimate autographs where memorabilia dreams are archived at a discount price. I like that. You want to work for marketing, Den? That's not a bad idea. We got a Landon Donovan jersey, MLS. I'm a big soccer fan. Landon Donovan, probably the greatest player in Major League Soccer history. I mean, Messi, obviously the best player to play in the MLS, but in terms of longevity, Landon Donovan, there's a reason why the MVP is named after him in MLS. Also, USA Soccer's all-time leading scorer, tied with Clint Dempsey. Unique piece there for Landon Donovan. Brendan Shanahan, I believe that's the Canada jersey. Former Red Wing. Beautiful, beautiful hockey jersey. Ben Roethlisberger cleats. This is the most underrated item in the room right now. Very expensive signature. Very rare signature. That Big Ben is super cool. Ovechkin, Zamboni, obviously. Brady Speed Flex. A lot of good stuff to play for, guys. I mean, you get the best of all the worlds. Maybe the greatest football player ever, Tom Brady. Arguably a top 10 quarterback ever in Big Ben. Alex Ovechkin, arguably a top 10 hockey player ever. Doncic and Giannis, top 5 players right now around the world, is an awesome, awesome series, no doubt. So what do you guys think? Someone's got to make a move, Rick. Someone's got to make a move. Whoever makes that first move, we get that breakdown with 3 to go. The break's as good as gone. How about this, Luke? I'm going to mix it up.
What we got?
I'm going to offer up a little secret, a little something. But they got to earn this. It's not guaranteed. So that hunt double is 4 spots to go. If we can get that done by 7 o'clock, the next 9 minutes, I would do a separate chase wheel spin just for the 8 people in that break. And there'll be the wheel spin times 2, because there'll be the normal wheel spin and this second chase wheel spin.
Doubling up. I like it.
So if that's done by 7, if it's done by 6:55, I'll do a double wheel spin. How about that?
Man.
I'm generous. So get that done. We know very well that break will happen tonight. Obviously, we're settling in. It's early in the night. You know, we're typically on to at least 9:30. If we're busy, could be 10, could be later. But we'll be here for at least another couple hours. 4 spots to go, Luke. We'll definitely break in the next 2 hours. No doubt about that.
100% on that.
But do you want to get a chance for the wheel spin as well? Get it now. Get it now for that chase wheel spin opportunity. And technically, it's already a double wheel spin because that's already the normal wheel spin. So if we knock out 1 by 7 o'clock, it's a wheel spin for that. And then we have a second wheel spin for those people when the show ends as well. So
a lot of opportunities there for you guys.
Opportunities. I'll drop the link in the chat, guys, for the hunt. Let's get that done. Make me look bad next to Luke. They make me look bad, Luke. Not selling boxes with you here. Making me look bad.
I mean, you always do those, so you could easily blame it on me.
Right? Well, they're making you look bad then. Either way, one of us loses, right?
Oh.
So the hunt double. 4 spots to go. Who's going to get it, guys? Who's going to get that hunt closed up and get you guys a chase wheel spin? I mean, it really is 3 or less is the magic number. So we get that down to 3 or less, it's going to happen. I know Joe's in, Rick's in. Who's going to join him? Who's going to join those guys? Maybe you get a second spot? I believe right now, Rick, you are in the lead with 16 points. But who else is in here? Sean Alexi actually got 9 points for the Dave Robinson. So I think Sean has 9 points, I believe. No, Sean actually has Brian Dawkins. He's got 17 points.
Ooh.
So, Rick, you are not in the lead. My apologies. Rick, you're trailing, buddy. You got to get that repeat crown. 17 points for Sean Alexi. He is currently in the lead. And when it comes to this series, Todd Oliver's got 8 points, I believe. Kamen pulls out his Jedi mind tricks and gets people to buy break spots. You're right, Dan. You will buy break spots. You will buy break spots. If I could use the Force to make that happen, it'd be a lot easier. I'll say that, Luke. It'd be a lot easier if the Force could be utilized that way. The last time we did this series, the running joke with Rick was Rick got so far ahead in the hunt, but I would refuse to give him 100% chance. I kept saying 95% chance, 97, 99, and he was getting mad. But then he saw what happened late. Chris Hove came in late, only ended up losing by like 15 points. So Chris technically did have at least a 5% chance at one point.
Yeah, I mean, some of those items in there, you could easily, get quite a few points on them.
Yeah.
If you get the Oilers item, it's a Hall of Fame, and the Oilers by itself, that's 4 points right there. Offensive player.
Yeah. So here's the point breakdown. Whoever gets the most points gets 10 golden tickets, guys. So like Luke was saying, full-size helmet, 1 point. Offensive player, 1 point. Defensive player, 2 points. Retired player, 2 points. Any item that's not a full-size helmet, 2 points. When a Hall of Fame player, 3 points. When a college item, 4. Defunct team Oilers, 4. Sweep a multi-box break, 2 points for a double, 4 for a quad. Complete a division, 5 points. Win an item from each division, 10 points. So if you actually double up in here, let's say you double up with a LT and a Patrick Mahomes. First off, you're getting north of 2,000, close to $3,000 in value. An LT lid and a Patrick Mahomes. I mean, it's $242 to buy in. You're getting more than 10 times your value to begin with. But LT would be an offensive player, a full-size helmet, 2 points, a retired player, 4 points, Hall of Fame, 7 points, college item, 4 points. That's 11 points for LT. You'd almost be in the lead already.
And you get the helmet.
And you get the helmet. And then you also get yourself Patrick Mahomes, which gets you more points as well for all his accolades. At the close of the last show, I bought 3 quads to complete the break, and Sean sniped me for the lead, so he needs to return the favor and buy up the quads. LOL. You hear that, Sean? You hear that, Sean? Return the favor. Thanks, Jill. I'm loving this locker room. I need to get more tickets. Well, Keen, we got 10 tickets to go to whoever gets the most in the hunt tonight. 10 tickets, brother, available in there.
We snagged that Tony G, it looks like.
Yeah, he did. Very, very cool. So congratulations to that Tony G. Best place for immediate golden tickets is the high roller, though. You get in the high roller, you get the AFC East spot. This golden ticket comes out, 5 tickets just like that. So Jill's got no tickets after Brady and Stafford. Well, earn some more new ones, Jill. I'm shocked Jill doesn't want that Josh Allen. It's right up your alley, Jill Labovitz. JA17. Haven't had Josh Allen much recently. Who got on that quad, by the way? Or that double, excuse me. 3 to go now in the double.
Keen hopped in.
There we go, Keen. No wheel spin if it does not close in 3 minutes, though, Luke.
Rules be rules.
Right? I hopped in, and you picked up the amazing helmet. She sure did. She sure did. And that's the good thing, Keen. You can pick your helmet. And I'll tell this to Keen. There will be a Mahomes up there soon. There's no doubt about that. That'll be reloaded at some point soon. Get that single close as well, Andrew. Make it happen, brother. Make sure you mention what series you want. Say can't miss single so everyone knows what you're talking about, right? I only had 5 tickets and I didn't want to lose out on the Stafford. That's true. Fair enough, Jill. So you got to start over. There's a new one that just got added, by the way. John Elway, Rod Smith, Ed McCaffrey. Ooh. It's like every time I look, there's new stuff on there, Luke, in the locker.
That nice splatter pattern on there.
Man, that's cool.
Looks sweet.
It's like literally every single time you look, there's new stuff added in. So is it Greg that does most of the updating? Greg is doing great.
I'm not sure who's manning that tonight.
I know it was Greg last night.
Last night, I know Greg he had some plans today. I'm not sure.
Okay. Everyone had plans today, as you learned the hard way. Everyone had plans today on Friday. Our guy Dom off today for a personal reason and kind of hard to fill his shift, but Luke showed up and kicking butt here tonight. So let's get that done. 3 spots to go. Thank you, Keen. I love when people get in the chat, Luke, and they start buying break spots. Like, they put their money where their mouth is. They bring the energy. Then they make it happen in the breaks. Like Keen, like Jill, like Joe, like Rick. You guys are rock stars. Right, it doesn't sign much, so I get that, right? Yeah, Tony Gonzalez, don't see that often. Definitely worth the get, Keen, no doubt. Keen, correct me if I'm wrong. You're a Chief guy. I think Keen is a Chiefs fan. So, I mean, look, Patrick Mahomes, Chief fans. I know we talk about that lid being worth north of $2,000, Luke. To a Chiefs fan, priceless. This thing is priceless for Patrick Mahomes. I think the all-time greats, the Tom Brady's, who, by the way, bonus prize in the can't miss around the world as well. The all-time greats have a way of coming back stronger than ever. I know the injury last year sucked. I'm a Chiefs fan. I was upset myself. But think about all these late games Mahomes has played. You know, mental, physical, strain on your body. Him getting a little bit of time off for the long term, good thing for him. Gets more MVPs, gets more Super Bowls. What does that mean? Autograph value goes up. That lid becomes more and more expensive. So,
and I feel like he's kind of the guy who, you hear whispers from various people, is he going to come back as strong? He's getting a little older and whatnot. I feel like he's the kind of guy when he's doubted, he's going to come out and prove you wrong. So, and it's better for the league when, the best of the best is out there doing it. So hopefully he comes back strong and they, they're competitive.
100% agree. Coming back with a vengeance. I'm a Bucks fan, but I won't say no to Mahomes. There you go. When did Montana have a stint with Casey? I just saw it in the locker. Yeah, early 90s, Andrew, which is, again, unique stuff in the locker. 5 tickets for that Joe Montana. I believe he took him to an AFC championship game in the early 90s. Left the Niners, went to the Chiefs. The great Joe Montana. Patrick will be back with a chip and something to prove. Just watch out for Patrick. I'm with you, Rick. I'm with you. He's going to have a phenomenal season. The best in the game, Patrick Mahomes. Speaking of Rick, he's in the hunt as well. 2 spots to go, guys.
All right.
We are knocking on that door. So I'll drop that link in the chat once again, guys. 2 spots to go. I think, too, a very underrated thing is getting Kenneth Walker, because last year the Chiefs' offense was one-dimensional. Also, Xavier Worthy missed time. Rashee Rice missed time. Get a new running back. Get those guys more squared away. Get them healthier. It's going to be a dangerous team. 2 to go in the hunt double. What's up there, Derek? Lions fan 420 in the house. I know Derek, get some golden tickets, brother. We got a bunch of Lions stuff in the locker. A Barry Sanders, Speedflex, 5 tickets. A Jared Goff, 4 tickets. An Amon-Ra St. Brown, 5 tickets.
That's sharp.
Man.
Really cool.
And plus in the hunt itself, Jahmyr Gibbs authentic. We got like all the best current and past Lions in the room. Come and get him there, Lions fan 420. 1 to go. We are getting closer. Thank you, Eric Zaffron, jumping in. What's up, E? Eric putting us 1 spot to go. I just saw a little bit more of an uptick in viewers as well. No, not rare for Fridays. I see this a lot. First hour in Fridays, it's like a warm-up. Like we're warming up. And then things heat up a little bit around 7:30, and by 8 o'clock, we're off and running. That's what we used to do this in when I used to run way back in the day. Middle school track. You have like where you sprint, and then you jog, then you walk. We're walking. We're about to start jogging. Then we'll be off and sprinting, Luke, in no time.
I think so. And yeah, it's just kind of the nature of a Friday night. You get home from work, whatever you're doing, maybe grab a bite to eat, and you sit down and join us in the break room here, open up some awesome memorabilia. I'm very excited about the golden tickets and the locker. It's awesome that, you wonderful folks are able to go in and select your team. I'm thrilled to see that, you guys are indulging in that and enjoying it.
I think it's one of those things where, like with everything new, we got to get the party started. Once one person got that helmet, they're like, that's cool. Second person got it. That's cool. Now everyone's loving it. So very, very cool. I like the idea of picking your own team, picking your own helmet. That locker is for you guys. And what's great, too, like the helmets are so good. For example, Derek is a Lions fan. Says, I know I want the Woodson even though it's a Packer win. Like, that thing is so good. That's like probably the most surprising thing about the locker right now is that no one's claimed that Charles Woodson. That's been up there for about a week. I had that pegged at being gone in a couple days. That Charles Woodson is truly, truly special. Crystal. Get your significant other the crystal helmet. They say, honey, why are you playing the brakes? I got you crystals, baby.
Swarovski, babe.
Swarovski, only the best. He says, go blue, that's right. And that helmet does have videos. If you look at the video, I'm looking at it right now as we speak, that really sparkles. That video is crazy. It's got like the white, the silver, the yellow in there. And I get it, it's Green Bay, but I get it. I'm a Bears fan too. I kind of like that helmet too, Luke. It's too nice not to like.
It's a very cool helmet.
Oh, my God. Think of it, Charles Woodson playing for the Raiders. Forget it's a Green Bay Packer helmet. Think of the Raiders or something, right? Charles Woodson, one of the greatest corners of all time. There's a running joke that Dom's going to get the helmet if it doesn't get claimed soon. Or Chinmay, our other Packer fan. And they might snag it, those two gentlemen.
He's a Packers fan as well.
Yeah. It's one of those. He's a Mizzou guy, so that's why we hired him, but I was like, Packers, but Mizzou. I still don't know why we hired Don. Maybe he does a really good job, but I'm not sure. But it's weird how many Packer fans we have. We have Viking fans, Lion fans work at UA. I'm like, it's Chicago. Be Bear fan people. But we got everybody. Joe's Brady's way better, LOL. Look, to be fair, the Joe's Brady is better because it's Brady. They're both crystal helmets, but the Brady's also more tickets, 12. The Charles Woodson, only 10 tickets. So it is hard to beat a Tom Brady. I say that as a Mahomes and a Manning fan. We can respect Tom Brady. I mean, that lid, Swarovski one worth, who knows, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. The one around the world, though, still a $3,000 helmet, only $140. What is it to get in? It is $143. So, one spot to go in that double box. The hunt. Who's going to close it up? I need a closer. Again, guys. Best case scenario, a lot of double ups. Patrick Mahomes, north of a $2,000 helmet. Double with the John Elway Speed Flex. We're looking at, give or take, about $3,000 in value for only $242. You can double up with this beautiful TCU LaDainian Tomlinson helmet. That's what I call a centerpiece on the TCU LT. Double up with Phillip Rivers. Luke said it earlier. We've only had a handful of Phillip Rivers helmets in our 5 and 6 years here. He's too busy taking care of kids.
Yeah.
And then now coming back to the NFL, apparently. Now he's like, you know what, honey? I took care of the kids. I played in the NFL. Let me sit back, sign some autographs, get you a little bit extra cash, and make customers at UA happy. Phillip Rivers. There's a Brady crystal-covered exact same Joe's on eBay for $35,000. Am I reading that correctly? 3 zeros? $35,000. So maybe I'm selling it short. I was saying those are around $5,000 before the signature. Or maybe it's like a $7,000, $8,000, $9,000 helmet. But apparently the one online is $35,000.
You could win a down payment on something.
That's ridiculous. And that's only 10 tickets or 12 tickets for the Brady that we're offering. Now, I imagine there'll be more Brady Crystal helmets at some point. I don't know when. You could keep your tickets if you want. Stash them for the next Brady. But, yeah. Okay, now that video's up for the Woodson, it is much cooler. See? Well, good. I'm glad we put the videos up, Luke.
Yeah.
Good decision. You're welcome. Really helps to see them. You got it, Jill. We'd like to help you guys out. We do this, this job for you guys. We do it for us, but mainly for you guys. Yeah, I mean, look, to be fair, yes, I will agree with Ryan. eBay is known for its logical pricing, LOL. The person that put the Brady helmet for $35,000 probably isn't going to sell it. But think of it this way. If it's out there for $35,000, it's not illogical to say you can sell it for $10K. Like, maybe 8, 9, 10K. I know to put the helmet, the crystals on there alone is usually around $1,000 just to put them on there. So I'm not saying you're going to get it for $35,000, but if you get it for $10K, 10K is doable for sure. But you can also get 12 golden tickets and get it for a lot less than 10K. But here's the honest truth about memorabilia. We can have retail prices. We can go to Fanatics. We can check out what things are up for eBay. But the God honest truth is these items are worth as much as someone's willing to pay for them.
Very true.
Like, for real. And, you probably remember this guy, Nate Alberts, longtime customer, hasn't played in a while.
Okay.
He used to run a website where he put his helmets up there for probably a little bit more than they were worth. You know why he did that, though? Because he loved the helmets. He's only letting go of them if you give him enough money. So he was putting his Mahomes lids up for $5K. A Mahomes Speed Flex, maybe it's closer to $3K. Put it up for $5K. Why not?
If you don't try,
right? Right? I always say start the price higher and go down. My opinion personally, now, look, Luke, if you need to pay for your family, if you need break room funds, I get it. But if money's not an issue, this industry is booming right now, only getting better. You win a Patrick Mahomes, even an authentic. We could talk about the unique helmets. You win a Mahomes authentic, unless money's tight, you keep that thing. You keep it, You keep it, you stash it, you don't sell it, you wait till it's worth more. You win a Brady, Mahomes, the big names, the active players, you wait. Hold as long as you can.
Play like the stock market there.
Right.
I mean, like you said, a lot of this stuff, these huge names, value is only going to go up, unless they get into some sort of shenanigans, something like that,
Don't be Rashi Rice. Don't be Rashi Rice, Patrick. Don't be your brother.
Typically, a lot of this stuff will appreciate the big
Yes.
high-end names.
Husker guys saying cost $2,500 to complete the crystals. The experts to do it say so. It starts there, plus the lid signature, customization, add-on, etc. Well, and of course, in the case of Tom Brady, you can't really get a Tom Brady anything autographed that's worth less than $2,000. His footballs retail around $2,200. Like, to give you guys a rough estimate. So Tom Brady's signature alone, we're talking minimum $2,000, sometimes more, depending on the item. So if we're talking about $2,500 on the crystals, you add $2,000 on the signature, then you add an extra design, a visor. Again, $8,000, $9,000, $10,000, or it's the centerpiece in your collection, right? Bumpers, shields, etc. So Tom's easy $10K. So there you go. There you go. I'm with Rick. Rick knows what he's talking about.
You're able to get those through the golden tickets, and don't be fooled if you're looking on the website right now. You see the Hunt 3 golden tickets left, or you're looking at around the world, and there's 6 left in there. There's a lot more to be had in the series if you guys keep playing. You visit the different countries and around the world. You could go home with 10 golden tickets. You could hop right in there, get that lovely Charles Woodson helmet, and like Kamen was saying, you could hold on to him for an evening. More stuff will be uploaded periodically, and excited to get into these breaks here and get some more golden tickets out to you guys so you can claim these helmets.
Yeah, like Luke said, here's the catch in the hunt in case you haven't been paying attention. This football mixer series gives you a chance to earn points and win 3 different prizes. The prizes include 10 golden tickets. Let me say that again. 10 golden tickets. Get that Swarovski Charles Woodson right now. 5 golden tickets is second prize, and $500 in store credit is the third prize. The break room guest that earns the most points will win 10 golden tickets. Second place wins 5 golden tickets, and third place receives $500 in store credit. So those are the 3 grand prizes. And this is, how often do we have this? Like, there's 2 issues we often have, Luke. And I feel for the customers that this happens to. You spend the most money in a series, and you don't walk away with the best item. That sucks. That's an awful, awful feeling as a customer. In this case, you spend the most money, you will likely win 10 golden tickets. And 10 golden tickets is actually better than anything in the series itself, because that gets you that crystal helmet we're talking about in Charles Woodson. 9 tickets is a Tom Brady in the locker right now. So if you spend the most money in the series, you will probably win the most items, and you'll win the most golden tickets as well. So that's a pretty cool option for the big dogs. I've done one recently on a Mahomes. I know that's the process as Husker guy. Not thinking about resale. That's the Chase's Ryan Noonan about Brady. I have no plans to get rid of Brady, says Jill. So there you go.
All right.
Closed
it up.
Closed out. Thank you, Eric. What's going on, Eric? Surprisingly, my Jaden Higgins Authentic went up about $100 in the last 6 months in value. It's an active player. That's why I tell you guys, you win an active player, you hold it. It's going to most likely go up in value unless the guy is bad. And usually these active players tend to improve. All right, we're sold out. This will be the double, right?
Yeah. Oh, forget my processor.
Sorry. I should probably went over that
for you.
Hunt. Yeah, there you go. Green. Oh. Thank you, sir. I usually do a green into the left and let the chase wheel spin. So I pulled it up. So you got the names in there though, Luke. So pretty good, right? That's a good start.
We're ready to go.
All right. So Hunt double coming up. Hunt double number 2. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. Is that Mike Mooning Wilcox in the house? What's up, Mikey Mike? Long time no see. His username, Mike Mooning Wilcox, stems from him loving the Moonies. He's a weirdo, our guy Mike. What's up, Mike? Good to have you in the break room, brother. Oh, my goodness. Great minds think alike. We got 8 and 20 from Jill and Keen.
Wow.
8 and 20 from both. We'll do those. Mike
see
at
that
5 and 11, a little bit late. We'll do 8 and 20. Had a blast at the game. It was incredible, Mike. The Argentina game was insane. Loud fans. You probably saw the videos on Facebook. 3 goals from Messi. It was special. Ray Lewis is very cool on the table, 100%. That was a beautiful lid one earlier today. Ray Lewis, the darkness, the new darkness speed flex. 8 and 20. Thank you, Luke. Sometimes we just got to see, a box go through the hoop and things really heat up. All right, 8 clicks coming up, guys, for our spots. Let's keep rolling on this hunt break. No doubt. Need a Moss, he says. There's a Moss in here, my man. The Winter Warrior, White Randy Moss. One of the all-time great receivers. Very much in this break. All right, Rick Pickett in the NFC North. Eric Zafford, you got the NFC South. Joe Gallagher, NFC East. NFC West is Michael Wilcox. Jill Lobovitz, AFC North. Rick Pickett, AFC South. Jill, AFC East. And Keen Hermson, AFC West. Good luck, folks. First of 2. What's up, Chris Hove? Chris, I was just saying, for only 3 golden tickets, Chris, you can claim an Adrian Peterson unique speed flex in the locker. Thank you, sir. Welcome back. I'm glad to be back, brother. Thank you, Chris. Let's hit some headliners, says Keen. Keen's in a good spot, I hear in the chat. Soccer match was insane, brother. 3 goals from Messi was wild. This is what we call the primetime show tonight, Luke. It's primetime.
Let's do it.
What else for the primetime show? But Deion Primetime Sanders! The Dallas Cowboy Authentic. One of the most iconic standard helmets in the game. Joe Gallagher. 1 spot. Deion Sanders Authentic. Attaboy Joe. My goodness. Primetime. Another guy that sometimes the retired players, they'll stay stale in value, Luke. Not this guy. He's been a coach. He's been an analyst, commercials. He is literally everywhere. Deion Primetime Sanders. Nice job, Joe. Oh, yeah, says Joe. Good hit, Joe, says Keen. Congrats, Joe, says Rick. Great job on Deion. We got to figure it out.
First box headliner right there.
Right off the bat.
We're cooking with gas now.
Let's go. Let's go. Deion Sanders. Anytime you want to trade, let me know. I'll give you the best deal, says Joe. There you go. This is why our break room is great. Such an awesome, awesome trade community. You guys are great people. Joe's my good luck charm, says Joe. All right, well, what breaks is Joe in right now, Joe? Let us know, because Joe's jumping in with you. Whatever Joe's in, Joe's going to follow. It's not like Jack and Joe. It's Joe and Joe in this case. I will follow. All right, second box coming up here. 20 out of 35. Good luck, guys. Oh. That's what I'm talking about, Luke. I tell these guys, play the double box breaks.
Oh, yeah.
We got ourselves some cleats. C.D. Lamb in the house. Beautiful, beautiful autographed cleat. It is size 13 and a half for C.D. Lamb. Led the league in catches a couple years ago. Multi-time Pro Bowler. Multi-time 1,000-yard receiver. One of the best in the game. That is 2 for Joe. Deion and also the C.D. Lamb. And before I forget, it's the hunt. He gets points. I almost forgot, Luke. Forgot with how good the stuff is. By the way, so here's going to be Joe's points. I'll tally these real quickly. So Joe wins a full-size helmet. Deion, that's 1 point. Defensive player, 2 points. That's 3. Retired player, 2 more. That's 5. Then he gets a Hall of Fame player. That's 8. So 8 points for Deion. For C.D. Lamb, it's a non-full-size helmet. That's 2 points. Offensive player, 1 point. So that's 3 more points for Lamb. And then he gets also a sweep of the break, which is 2 more points on top of that. So the man gets 13 points. Just like that. Very, very nice. Very, very nice on that CG Lamb cleats. A lot of points. Congrats to you, says Jill. Oh, man. Primetime spot, and I blew it. Congrats, Joe, says Keen. Thank you, everyone, says Joe. Very, very awesome on the Lamb and the Dion. I actually did hear about this, William. We had Craig Crenshaw. I remember Craig Crenshaw. I haven't heard from the man in forever. I got an email from him today.
Really?
He was in the same airport as Joe Theismann. So we can confirm, William, contrary to popular allegations, we do not keep Joe Theismann in the UA basement.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. He's at the airport. The points leaderboard for the hunt. Let's take a look. So I believe that's going to be 13 points for Joe. Rick has 16 and Sean has 17 right now. So that's the current leaderboard. Actually, that's not correct. Joe got a 5-pointer earlier as well. So he's up to 18 points, looks like. So Joe's the leader. Just like that, Joe's the leader. But it's very close, Luke.
I think we're going to get some more points here. Sure, that third double, very close.
Already?
6 spots taken.
Let's go, guys. Is that a Ronnie or a Jason strike? Let's take a peek.
It's Chris hopping in.
Oh, Chris Hove. Of course, Chris is in the chat. Makes sense. Thank you, Chris. So Chris Hove, by the way, last time the hunt was around, runner-up. He says, Rick got me last time. I'm coming for you tonight, Rick. Don't let him repeat, Chris. Don't let him repeat. Come and get what's yours, my man. So the hunt is off and running. I told you, we knock out one of them, all of a sudden everyone plays. Just like last time, and in comes Chris, LOL. What happened to Luke's blonde hair? I'll let you talk about that. You know, it's a longtime customer, William Maynard.
Oh, man.
I do remember that.
Um,
I defer to you on that one.
Yeah, it grows, it changes colors, whatnot. But yeah, no, we're back.
Excellent stuff. That's how you know he's been watching the show a while.
That's a veteran right there.
I forgot about the blonde hair for Luke. So, very cool. All right, so 2 to go in the next one. Chris already getting the party started. Jill putting us 1 spot to go. So, thank you guys. Excellent stuff. I can tell you did it right, Luke, because now it says it was 10 headliners in 24. Now it says 9 in 22. Or excuse me, at 11 in 24. So you did it right.
Hopefully we saved Dave some emails on Monday.
I hope no emails for Dave. At least not from this show. Not from this show. 2 guys that have never produced in the new system. Of course, you're the actual producer. But the 2 guys that have been here the longest as well. So hopefully no write-ups for either one of us. So 1 spot to go, guys. 1 spot to go. Who's going to get that closed up? The Hunt double box. 7, 8 o'clock. People wake up and they start rolling here tonight as we are cooking in the Hunt. And it's really close right now. Now, I know it looks like, it seems like, Luke, 18 points, 17, 16 is a lot of points. Keep this in mind in this Hunt break. The LaDainian Tomlinson helmet alone is 11 points. So you win the LT helmet, you're back in the game. Back in the game. We got the 4 points for the college player, 2 points for retired, that's 6. 1 for offensive, that's 7. Full-size helmet, that's 8. Hall of Fame player, 3 more points. That's 11 points there for LT. If you snag LT and a John Elway, for example, you complete a division as well. Sweep a multi-box break. If so, just hide the write-up somewhere in Dom's pile, LOL. There you go. It's not a bad idea, Ryan. Can spread out the producer mistakes. We'll hide them in Dom's pile. All right. We can do that, Luke.
We are closed on that third double.
Thank you, guys.
Get that list over for you.
Thank you, sir. Looks like Chris said enough's enough. I can't wait any longer. Let me get this done. Thank you, Chris. The Hunt double number 3. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. What's the World Cup bets tonight, Ryan? What do you got on the docket tonight for the World Cup? Maybe MLB? Ryan's our resident bettor here in the break room. He's always got some sort of action somewhere. I think I'm going to pick Brazil, Haiti over tonight. Brazil gets motivated and score some goals tonight. 8 and 32 from Jill. Thank you, Jill.
We just opened 8, didn't we?
We did just open it, and that's my apologies. I did not get it off the ticker. We did 8 and 20, so my apologies, Jill. I'll get those updated, and I'll get 32 off as well. So need one more number, Jill, not 8. That's my bad. 4. Let's do 4. So 4 and 32, and that ticker's updated, guys. I had White Sox plus 1.5 on my Tigers, but that's it for the night. Are they wearing the blue uniform, not the yellow tonight, William? Brazil in the yellow uniform looks right to me. All right, I'll put the lamb cleat on the table. That's unique. And I'll put the other one here in the box.
4 and 32.
Thank you, Luke. 4 and 32 in the hunt. Yeah, Brazil usually is just the yellow color that I like personally, William. Love the Brazil yellow jersey, very iconic. All right, Sean Alexi, Jill Lobovitz, Chris Hove, all in this break. Thank you, folks. Excellent. The hunt double number 3. All right. So, actually, Sean's got, I think he's got the second most points right now. So, where's Rick at? Rick, you're going to get defeated, brother. Got to defend your crown, Rick Pickett. Like Argentina. All right, we'll go 8 clicks for our spots. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 clicks. All right, Chris Hove, King of the North, King of the North. Big-time Viking fan with the Randy Moss out there, Chris. NFC South also, Chris. Joe Lobovitz, Cowboys fan in the NFC East. Chris Hove, NFC West, AFC North. Joe Lobovitz, AFC South. Sean Alexi, AFC East. And Chris Hove, AFC West. Got the East. Too late on the trigger. Well, if Chris is lurking in the chat, you know very well, Rick, you got to pull the trigger because Chris does not mess around in this break. And I respect him for that for sure. All right, I think we got ourselves a mini helmet. Okay, talented young receiver, Xavier Leggett for the Carolina Panthers, Chris Hove. NFC South, congrats on X, former South Carolina product. Beautiful Panther mini. So let's stack up some points for Chris Hove here. So that's a non-full-size helmet, Luke. I believe that's going to be 2 points. It's an offensive player that's 3 points. As I'm trying to get this to load for me. It says, oh, I remember. There you go. So offensive player, 1 point. Item that's not a full-size helmet, 2 points. So I believe it's going to be 3 points. 3 points for Leggett for Chris Hove. Isn't he the guy that was, what was he eating, guys? What did he eat? He ate something weird?
I believe he was a fan of eating raccoon.
He was eating raccoon. Look, I'll eat a lot of things, but I'll pass on the raccoon personally.
I feel like prepared right. It's probably okay. I don't know.
Maybe.
Try everything once.
Would you guys eat some raccoon? Nice job, Chris, on the Leggett. Remember that show Fear Factor where they were eating all sorts of worms and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
It's disgusting. So, Chris is eating up some points, 3 points. Not a headliner as well, so better headliner ratios in here in this series now. This series actually is a little bit different because normally with our prizes, Luke, you get the most points, tickets, etc. in the non-headliner boxes. But in this case, you get the Hall of Fame players. It kind of double pays to win a headliner in some ways, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's always exciting to see what's going to come out because, even if it's not your most desired item, maybe you get a heck ton of points.
Got something a little new here. This guy, it feels weird to say this, a little bit polarizing in Chicago, but personally, I'm a fan. Any guy that gets 2 game-winning touchdowns versus the Packers, including the overtime winner, how about DJ Moore? Multiple-time 1,000-yard receiver, now headed to Buffalo, AFC East. Sean Alexi, DJ Moore jersey. So that show host is crazy fun to watch. This host, you're talking about the Deal or No Deal or Fear Factor, whatever I'm talking about. Nice job, Sean, DJ Moore. So I believe that's also 3 points, Luke. Offensive player, and it's not a full-size helmet. So 3 points for DJ Moore for Sean Alexi.
All right, Sean.
So very, very nice, Seanzy. Sean, S-H-A-U-N. To quote the former great White Sox announcer, Hawk Harrelson, Alexei!
Yes.
Yes! Sean sniping more points. Congrats. I believe Sean's now the leader, by the way. Let's take a peek. So Sean, I think, had 17 points, Luke. That's 3 more. I'll do a little parentheses. I believe that puts him at 20. And we're going to, of course, triple check this. But Sean got 8 points for Brian Dawkins. Then he got 9 for Dave Robinson. That's 17. And now we got the 3 for DJ Moore, 20 points. 18 for Joe, 16 for Rick. Sean's in the lead.
All right, Sean.
Great job, Sean. Husker Guy says he is. You know, Husker Guy Luke is better at tracking points than Dom. You won't get a fast one past him. Dom mixed up one of them, and the chat had to save Rick Pickett. Rick's lead. We forgot to counter the winning the division. It's like he slashed him 2 points.
Got to protect his honor.
Got to protect his honor. Jared Stefan looking out for Rick Pickett. Thank God, he says, LOL. It's more of an inside joke, but Rick liked to give Dom a hard time how he was slashing him points. So nice job, Sean. DJ Moore jersey. All right, let's run it back. I don't see why we shouldn't. We are now down to 20 boxes, and we're already moving. Only 4 to go in the next one, Luke.
Moving quick.
Told you. See,
Quad got a spot bought in, too.
The quad 6 to go as well. I would love to get this series closed out tonight. It's a legitimate goal. Let's get that done tonight. All 20 boxes done before Luke and I go for tonight. Dom said he's been training, though. Oh, he is. He's training. He's definitely training to make sure he gets this concept.
He's got his abacus out.
Yeah. Putting all the reps in, getting ready. No doubt. Definitely training our guy, Dom Pellegrini. I'm going to go camp in the quad, says Joe. There you go. It's got to happen in the quad, Joe. That quad will have to happen. It's bought into. And you know what I just noticed, Luke?
What's that?
We've been talking about this a lot tonight. Still haven't pulled any of the names in the quad. Phillip Rivers, still available. Patrick Mahomes, still available. LaDainian Tomlinson, John Elway. And let me not forget to mention this. Antonio Gates. That's 5 AFC West headliners. And to be honest, probably Mahomes is Mahomes. Probably the most valuable given the money it costs, Luke. But the second best hit in the series is definitely LaDainian Tomlinson. Because that's a college item. It's a Hall of Fame player, a retired player, a full-size helmet. That's 11 points. That's the most points you can get for the LT helmet in the hunt.
Big puntos there.
So let's get it. I'm in there with you, Joe, says Husker Guy. Wow. I think we sold it out, Luke.
Yeah.
That was quick. Let's start a fire and pour a drink, LOL. Be careful now. The hunt double number 4 is ready. That was quick. The hunt double number 4. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. Rick Pickett, Ryan Noonan, Joe Labovitz, Sean Alexi, and Chris Hove. Ooh. Sean and Rick looking to pad that lead, those 2 gentlemen. Knowing Chris, he's going to start buying out the breaks himself, though. And if you buy out the break, Chris, you get 2 points automatically because you sweep the break. So that's 2 points automatically for buying out the break. So, cool. Excellent stuff, guys. Who's got 2 numbers? I bet Jill does. Otherwise, Rick, Ryan, Sean, or Chris. Let us know, folks. There she is, 18 and 25. Thank you, Jill. Caleb Williams number. 18 and 25. Caleb and Barry Bonds. Or we can go Peyton Manning, maybe. Richard Sherman. Luke, the quad's moving. We're only 4 to go on the quad now. So, yeah, this will go tonight for sure. All right, 8 times on the way, guys. Thank you, Luke. 18 and 25 in the hunt. Awesome. I love this series. I seriously do. This series is one of my favorite series I've ever had at UA. Luke put this together, guys. Round of applause for Luke. Awesome series. 7 and 8 clicks. Ryan Noonan up top in the NFC North. Lions guy in the North with the Jahmyr Gibbs out there. Gio Labovitz, NFC South. Ryan Noonan, NFC East. Chris Hove, NFC West. AFC North. Sean Alexi, AFC South. Chris Hove, AFC East. Would you look at Rick Pickett in that coveted spot? AFC West, Rick. Looking for some double ups and some golden tickets, maybe. And, of course, a lot of points to earn the 10 golden tickets. All right, what do we got here? It's not a mini this time, Luke. I'll tell you that much. Not a mini this time. Oh, how about this? How about this? One of the all-time greats, Randy Moss, baby! Awesome lid right there. Round of applause, Ryan Noonan. Number 2 all-time in receiving touchdowns. Number 1 in most touchdown catches in a season. The great Randy Moss going home to the great Ryan Noonan with the yes! Exclamation point. Needed a Moss. To quote Oprah, you get a Moss, you get a Moss. This time it's only Ryan Noonan that gets the Moss. Beautiful lid, brother. Congrats, Ryan, says Jill. Congrats, says Rick. Randy Moss, authentic. That is awesome. Very clean lid. Even Ryan is a Lions fan. You can't not appreciate Randy Moss. I mean, very expensive signature as well. I got him at number 2 all time, Luke, but I always say I'm a longevity guy for GOAT debates, but one game, one play, one season, I think he's the best, the most talented receiver ever. I think Jerry Rice obviously did it for longer, but in his prime, Randy Moss can't beat the man.
I would agree, and I feel like there's a lost year in Oakland there.
That was a lost year.
Yeah.
That was a lost year. And everyone's like, he's kind of washed up. Goes and plays with Brady, who's in the break room in around the world and the can't miss, and gets 23 touchdown catches. Still an NFL record.
Get him for a 4th round pick or something like that.
That's a robbery.
Yeah.
Robbery. Raiders not really known for making great moves.
Interesting track record.
Yeah, I saw a Raiders stat. Actually, Greg and I were talking about it. My guy Lionel Messi has more wins in Arrowhead Stadium than Derek Carr did. Derek Carr was 1-9. Messi 1-0 with Miami, 1-0 with Argentina, 2-0 career record.
That's funny.
The guy with the most wins at Arrowhead, though, Patrick Mahomes.
How many points we got on this one?
Oh, good call. Randy Moss was full size, was 1 point. Offensive player, 1 point, that's 2. Retired player, 2 more, that's 6. Hall of Fame player, 3, that's 9 points. That's a lot of points, Luke, for Randy Moss. Ryan Noonan right back in the mix. A little 9-pointer there for Ryan Noonan. One of the greatest receivers of all time. All right, second box. This is why we need a co-host, to make sure I'm paying attention to the points, Luke. Oh, my God. This is, I believe, the second time tonight. We had an NFC East double up. Now we got an NFC North double up. It's the Winter Warrior Mini, Aaron Jones. Former Packer, former Pro Bowler, led the league in rushing touchdowns one season. So Ryan Noonan sweeps a division, or multi-box break, excuse me. That's 2 more points. He gets a non-full-size helmet. That's 4 points. Offensive player, 1 more point. That is 5 points for Ryan. On top of the 9 already, 14 points, Luke. If my math is correct, Ryan Noonan.
Let me check on the first Moss ones. Okay, full-size helmet, 1. Offensive player, 1. Retired player, 2. So we're sitting at 4 there. Hall of Fame, 3, 7. And the rest of it, I think it was just 7 initially, and then he gets 2.
Oh, 7. You're correct. My apologies.
Oh, it's all good. I just want to make sure we're taking care of our folks here. So 12 is where we're sitting with that.
Yeah,
one?
12 points. There you go. My apologies. I gave you too many, Ryan. It says too many Vikings now. He's like, I'll take the Moss. So Gio Stockton with the box assist. Thank you per usual. Not John Stockton. Gio Stockton. I like it. Shout out to Jill. I found like they love Jill. I don't know. There's like a Jill Lobowitz fan club in the chat or something with all the box calls she calls. She's very popular around this break room, I've noticed, Luke.
Yes, that box call of magic there.
Right? Here's the sign, Rick. I'll give you a little bit of positive signage. Rick says second time in the AFC West and zip might be a sign. You know what that sign is? Third time's the charm, Rick. That's the sign, Luke. The sign is third time's the charm, Mr. Pickett. Let's do it. Just usually not for myself. Well, there you go, Jill. You can't buy all the spots. That's an option, but definitely a nice little assist there for Ryan Noonan. Ryan had 2 spots, 2 wins, 12 points. Not too shabby, Rye. Not too shabby, my man. I'm in the quad, so we'll see. There you go, Rick. In the quad, you get 4 chances. You get the AFC West in there. That quad up still exists, Luke. It's getting more and more realistic right now in that quad up, for example, because we can still get 5 AFC West headliners. Phillip Rivers, LaDainian Tomlinson, Patrick Mahomes, John Elway, and secondary headliner Antonio Gates. Ryan Noonan with some good advice for Jill. Says, Jill, just stare at that Brady when you're feeling down. There you go. The Crystal Brady. Will do. I'm sure that'll be arrive early next week as well. We have Joe Gallagher saying Ryan Noonan. I was thinking the same thing. There you go. Great minds think alike here in the break room. So let's get that quad done. 4 to go. So this will put us at 18 left. We get the quad done. We're down to 14 left. And like I said, we get down to like 15 or less, Luke. Then we're off and running. So awesome stuff.
Ryan, just a heads up, I'm having an issue assigning you as the winner on the Aaron Jones, so you won't be receiving an email at the moment, but we will make sure that goes out to you.
Okay, sounds good. I think it's a non-headliner section maybe. Is that why it's not working?
Yeah, it went in here, and for whatever reason, it wasn't doing it for me. I can give it another go here, but...
So I was going to say, if it works, hopefully it works. If it doesn't, we probably got to manually put the boxes down to 18. Because it says 19, but it's going to be 18, obviously. But hopefully it works on the second try. But yeah, Ryan, if for some reason it doesn't work, brother, you are going to get that Aaron Jones mini. Don't you fret, my man. No worries.
All right, it appears it was user error.
Oh, user error. There you go. None of us are perfect, Luke. So, Ryan, that email should be coming up. The email didn't work, but we believe it just worked now, brother, for the Aaron Jones. It looks like it did work, because it now says 18 boxes.
Yeah, it's cool.
You got it. Says, got it, no problem. There you go, Ryan. I always say that, our customers we kind of spoil these guys. Because, when you and I first started working here, there was no emails. Now you get an email right away.
You just had to call me in the morning and, did I win?
Did I win? You guys know Dave. Dave is also very popular around these parts. Luke used to not only be the series guy, you were the customer service guy, too. So for the people that have been around a long time, probably heard Luke's voice on the phone.
Been around a little bit.
Been around the parts a little bit. I'm going to have to hope for LT and Elway now in the hunt. That's pretty good players to hope for there, Andrew. Pretty good players to hope for. John Elway. I was saying this memorabilia thing, Luke. You want to get the most popular and the best players of each franchise's history, right? Because even if you don't like that team, it's easier to find people to trade and sell with, right? For example, the greatest Chief ever, I think it's safe to say at this point, is Patrick Mahomes. You talk to a Chief fan, that's the first item they want. The greatest Bronco ever, John Elway. You talk to a Bronco fan, the first item they want. The greatest Dolphin, Dan Marino. First item they want. Who's the greatest Charger? I don't know. Probably between Phillip Rivers and LT, maybe Gates. We got all of them. Mm-hmm. So we got you guys covered across the board. The best current Lion, Amon-Ra's up there, but it might be Gibbs. Goff is up there, but I don't know. I think long-term, Gibbs might be the best player on that team.
He's just so explosive. He gets the ball in his hands, he might score. So
that helmet is clean,
fun
too.
To watch, even as a Bears fan.
He is fun to watch. Got to get him on my fantasy team next year. Got to get him on the UA fantasy team, Jahmyr Gibbs. We were okay last year. We finished like 4th out of 12. Respectable. We had receiver injuries. We had Tyreek Hill and Garrett Wilson. Our big star player, though, Dak Prescott, put up numbers for us. Saw a video of Amon-Ra. He's going to good look for 5K this year. There you go. Oh, he's going for 5K? I thought you were talking about the video in the locker of Amon-Ra for 5 tickets. You get the 5 tickets, Ryan. You get that Amon-Ra helmet that ripped the blue, the white, the awesome silver visor. Yeah, 5 tickets, Ryan. Amon-Ra in the locker right now. In fact, for Lion fans, Jared Goff, Barry Sanders, a lot of Lion stuff in the locker right now. LT is probably the most sought-after Charger. And, Rick, you know how the game is played. LT by no means is a rare name in the break room. I will not pretend that he is, Luke. However, LT on TCU is pretty rare. Yeah, don't get that often. So, you guys might have an LT Charger helmet. LT TCU, that's different. Number 5 at TCU. Mahomes, number 5 as well. Get 2 number 5s on their college teams. Texas Tech, TCU, Mahomes, and Tomlinson. Those 2 guys, probably the greatest players ever, not only in their pro team's history, their college team's history, too.
I love the college stuff coming through the room.
It's been hot lately. Like, they've liked it lately. College, I feel like, is like kind of like up and down. Sometimes they love it, sometimes they don't. Of late, college has been hot in the break room.
Might have to talk to El Jefe about getting some more.
We should, yeah. We had Bo Nix Oregon helmet in the locker claimed, I think, a couple nights ago or last night even.
I believe so.
That was cool. I played defense. So I would love a Junior Seau helmet or jersey. Obviously, Junior Seau passed away. I think we've had him before, but I imagine, Luke, probably a pretty rare signature Junior Seau.
Yeah, I believe we had him on a slab card, maybe.
Yeah, a while back we had him like once or twice. I think I saw him on a jersey once as well. But obviously for guys that are passed away, no longer with us, you won't see the signatures nearly as often for obvious reasons. So, sweet on that TCU for sure, says Husker guy. Oh, I know. I love watching him play too. I only saw the end of his career, but he was a beast, Junior Seau. Who do you got in the national champion early predictions for CFP? Ooh, I got to do a little more background research. I'm going to say, just for the fun of it, to create drama and hype, I'll take Texas and Arch Manning. It just sounds fun, a Manning. I would love to say Mizzou as a Mizzou fan, but I also want to be real. So I'll go with Texas as my early CFP prediction. Seau was a beast for sure, says Husker guy. One of the best players ever on defense. Junior Seau, though, one of the worst days of his life when he went up against Steve Young. 6 touchdown passes in the Super Bowl. Got that Steve Young for 4 tickets in the locker, guys. 6, and by the way, Steve Young also in the high roller on the Niners Speed Flex. So love me some Steve Young. The tri-colored rivalry helmet. A lot of Niner fans. There's a Brock Purdy for 5 tickets.
I like those tri-colored ones.
Those are cool. I know last night they were not digging them as much. I'm like, I don't know. I like them. So they triple team Seau in that game, says Husker guy. Makes sense. I mean, you got the best player on the other team. Why not triple team him? Makes sense. My favorite random stat of that Chargers and Niners Super Bowl, Eric Bieniemy. 1 carry for 3 yards. Fullback. Bieniemy, a random stat out of nowhere, Luke. One of my favorite random stats. Okay, that is definitely a hot take, Andrew. Hot take, UConn will have a better season than Notre Dame out of the independents. We're talking about college football, not college basketball or women's college basketball. We're talking about college football, just to clarify. UConn, all right. If you're right, we have it written down. Hot take, UConn better than Notre Dame. I don't necessarily agree with this, but what's great about the break room, Luke, we can talk ball, we can have disagreements. As long as we keep it classy, I'm all for hot takes. Now, I have a hot take. My hot take is Mahomes wins the MVP. It's a lukewarm hot take. It's not super hot. I'm not saying I'm a genius for picking it. But I think this guy comes back stronger than ever. We got that Mahomes lid here in the break room, a lid worth over 2,000. It'll be worth over 3,000 in a couple years, Luke. No doubt, Patrick Mahomes.
Definitely agree with you there.
Yeah, so MVP candidate, I believe, fourth, and the MVP odds. Let me look that up. 2026 NFL MVP odds. MVP and comeback player of the year. He'll probably win comeback for sure. Actually, so this is according to AI and FanDuel. We got Allen at plus 600. He's in the locker. Lamar Jackson plus 750. Drake May plus 850. Joe Burrow plus 1,000. Justin Herbert plus 1,100. Mahomes plus 1,100. Dak Prescott plus 1,300. And here's one. I know it's hard to get the MVP back-to-back, but it'd be a value play. Matthew Stafford plus 1,400. Surprised he's that low. So actually, I think Mahomes' odds might have went down a little bit because last I saw he was tied for fourth. Now he's tied for fifth. But definitely in the running, Mr. Mahomes, for sure. So Drake gets it, says Andrew. Josh gets it every time Mahomes beats him, LOL. He did get the MVP a couple years ago. Allen wins in the regular season. Mahomes wins in the postseason. So it's like I guess the postseason matters more. It's a team game. But Allen's had his number in the regular season the last couple years. It's a lot of love for Josh Allen, of course, though. Wright says, Husker guy, you can get tonight, Luke, you can walk away with Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. You win the Mahomes inside the hunt break. You get 6 golden tickets. You get 2 MVP quarterbacks just like that. So 6 to go on that double, 4 to go on that quad. I'll drop that link in the chat. Let's get that done, guys. Husker guy. Yeah, first couple of games will definitely tell us about Mahomes for sure. No doubt. He might be the modern-day Marino, being great and never getting one on Josh Allen. My gut says he's going to get one. I'm a Chief guy. Obviously, want Mahomes to beat him head-to-head, but my gut feeling, Luke, is Allen will get one at some point. I think he's too good not to.
Even if it is the Stafford route where it wasn't with the
he could go somewhere else. That's true. I know the Buffalo fan base won't be happy.
Oh no.
But if they don't give him a good enough team, you might leave on his own accord. So Hunt double, 6 to go, and quad 4 to go. It is the ultimate team game though. Like, and Dan Marino, by the way, also in the Hunt break. Like, I think common sense will tell you, Luke. Like, Dan Marino, no Super Bowls, but better quarterback than Eli Manning, 2 Super Bowls, right? Like, I'm personally the believer of ring culture is a little bit overhyped. I'm not saying it doesn't matter. It does. You have 1 Super Bowl versus 7. We know Brady. But Brady also had the numbers. He had the regular season wins, the MVPs, the yards, the clutch plays. But I think that's what's special about Brady and Mahomes in particular. They have the stats and the rings. Yeah. You have no debate against either. Like, Brady's got 7 championships and the most passing yards. Mahomes has 3 championships, 2 MVPs, the most passing yards per game. That's what's special about these guys. You know what might happen, actually? Talking about a Marino and a Josh Allen. I think we might see a Josh Allen and a John Elway win late in his career.
I can see that.
That could happen as well. Vic Fangio, you know what? He had a quote. He said that Josh Allen was John Elway on steroids. How is this comparison?
Bit bigger. I mean, pocket arm.
Yeah, makes sense. Not sure about Brady has head coach in Buffalo. Yeah, the OC's the head coach now. Do we know who Jeff Hadley has for a QB right now? I don't know, Andrew. So let's get that Hunt done, guys. We were really, really heating up. Just took a little bit of a brief cool off. But we get that double down to 4, and we'll be right there in no time. Josh Allen is still so young. Even Patrick Mahomes, Luke, you think about the modern sports landscape with, all this advanced medicine, all this extra treatment. I mean, we're seeing it across all the sports. My guy, Leo Messi, 39 years old, hat trick at the World Cup, about to be 39. LeBron in his 40s still playing great. Brady in his 40s, winning MVP, winning a Super Bowl. So Mahomes right now is, I believe, 30. Let me double check. 30 on the dot right now. I think Josh Allen's even younger than him. Josh Allen is, he's also 30, but a little bit younger. Mahomes turns 31 this year. So 30 is like the new 25. Like, I think these guys can play till they're 40, Luke. It's very possible with those two guys.
Definitely. I mean, both of them play a physical style. At some point, they might have to adjust a little bit. But, yeah, definitely a lot of football left for both of those guys.
I think, too, with them, like, yes, they're dual threat guys, but they're both such good passers that when they turn 40, they can be pocket passers and still torch you.
Yeah.
Like, that's how good both of those guys are. So 30 as well, says Ryan Noonan. If Josh Allen wins this year, he will be the same age as Peyton Manning when he won his first. That's a good point. I mean, winning's not easy, guys. Winning is not easy. Josh had his chance last year with Mahomes down. Don't know with the rise of Nixon, Burrow might be in there. It's tough odds for Josh. Agreed, AFC's a tough battle. It is. I mean, a lot of the best quarterbacks are in the AFC. Mahomes, obviously Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Bo Nix, a lot of good people. Andrew saying Burrow won't be healthy. That's the one question mark with him, of course. But I don't know. I'm a Chief guy. I like Mahomes. I'm cheering for Mahomes. But personally, I want to see Burrow healthy. I want to see Lamar healthy. If Mahomes is going to win, I want him to go through the best players in the NFL. So, also for the sake of the autograph value in our business, all the quarterbacks be healthy, Luke, right? Rise in that value. Pats Ravens AFC Championship. That's a possibility. We'll see. Obviously, Lamar Jackson has to be healthy as well. But when I'm not sure, I always pick Chiefs and Bills because they got Mahomes and Allen. To me, are the best players in the NFL. That's my personal pick for the AFC. So I've been picking it for many years now. Usually get it right. Last year, I definitely did not get it right, Luke. Did not get it right. Me too. I want them all healthy. I'm a Chiefs fan, but love the AFC competition as a Husker guy. Yet, the NFC won last year with the Seahawks. Yet, the Rams, as good as the AFC is, and I think the AFC might be deeper maybe, I think the best team's the Rams. Right now, with getting, of course, on top of that great offense, they just got Myles Garrett. Like, that's different.
A lot of speculation.
Aaron Donald could be coming, too. Yeah. Stafford's up there for sure. As a Lions fan, I hope we all have fun. Ryan, they're good now. The Lions are good now. A little bit of a, tough year last year, but Lions are, I would say, on the up and up. Rams, 49ers in the NFC. If the Niners can stay healthy, I think those are the two. Well, don't forget the Seahawks, too, though. Hopefully our Bears. Their NFC's pretty good, too. There's a lot of good teams in the NFL these days. But if I had to pick one right now, I'd pick the Rams to win. I think they're loaded, Luke. Absolutely loaded.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to stop them. Luka's healthy and he's out there doing his thing. He's a terrific season last year.
So speaking of the Lions, Ryan, you know about this right now, right? There's a Jahmyr Gibbs Retro Authentic, the best current line in the game. Not to mention, for a guy like Ryan Noonan, he wants Lions players, Luke. Heads to the locker, the greatest line of them all, Barry Sanders, 5 points. Jared Goff, 4 tickets, excuse me. Then we have, I think there was one other line. What was it? I'm on Ra, 5 tickets. That I'm on Ra helmet, if you haven't seen it, Ryan, I'll drop the link in the chat in that locker. That thing is sick. 5 points. 5 tickets for Amon Ra St. Brown. And in this hunt, by the way, whoever finishes in second place, Luke, ends up getting 5 golden tickets. First place gets 10 golden tickets. You can purchase anything in the locker that you want with those 10 tickets.
Nice consolation prize with the 5. And then there's also the $500 gift card if you're not
third place. Damn. There's a lot to play for.
Some goodies in there.
I know we're talking about the Charles Woodson for 10 points, the Tom Brady for 9 points. You know what I might consider doing? I would probably get the 10 tickets, get a Joe Montana for 5, and then tack on a Bo Jackson for 5. Get Joe Montana and Bo Jackson on those unique helmets in the locker, guys.
I like it.
That's crazy. Lost Anzalone, Kirby Joseph up in the air, says Ryan Noonan. All I'm hearing is better odds for the Bears, Ryan. Keep telling me everything that's bad with Detroit. I will take it. But up comes Williams in a Bears-Chiefs Super Bowl. Mark it down in the next 2 years. Like I said, you're preaching to the choir to what I want, Rick. I would definitely want a Chiefs-Bears Super Bowl. That'd be the dream. Maybe on Harbaugh. Maybe on the kicker. Maybe. I could argue that he should have given the ball to Derrick Henry more multiple times in the playoffs. Derrick Henry, of course, available in that can't-miss series. Hard to say, though, for sure. Blocked and reported, says Ryan. Ryan's like, I don't want a Bears and Chiefs Super Bowl. A lot of people don't want the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. You know what? The Chiefs, though, I made a prediction last year, Luke, and it was right. I had a lot of wrong predictions, but I made one right prediction. The most watched regular season football game of all time, Thanksgiving, Chiefs and Cowboys. Everyone either hates them or loves them, but you put Mahomes on, national TV, you put the Cowboys on national TV, people are going to watch.
Definitely. There's a lot of hate watching out there.
A lot of hate watching. That's how it happens. People, even on our program, 99% of our customers love us. There's that 1% that hate watches. That's how it is.
I'm just going to tune in to be mean.
Tune in to be mean, baby. That was because of the Cowboys America's team, says Jill. All right, Jill. I think it was a combo of both. I mean, the Cowboys are always on Thanksgiving. They were never the most watched game of all time until they played the Chiefs. So I might lean a little bit more the Cowboys, but kind of a combo of both. It was the perfect storm, the Chiefs and the Cowboys on Thanksgiving. Speaking of Cowboys, I was about to say with an Emmitt Smith, but I got claimed as well, Luke. People are claiming these like crazy of late.
Yeah.
Emmitt Smith, Speed Flex claimed in the locker. So, we've had a lot of stuff claimed here lately. We had Emmitt Smith get claimed, Bo Nix, Ray Lewis, Patrick Mahomes, Jamar Chase. The Terry Bradshaw just got claimed. That just got put up there, I think. Tony Gonzalez, Mike Evans, Tom Brady ×2, Matt Stafford, Mahomes ×2. No, Ryan, I said the same thing, brother. Says that Amon-Ra in the locker is sweet. Am I crazy that the Brian Thomas is one of my favorites in there? So I said this, Ryan, on sheer aesthetics, Luke. I'm not going to say it's the best helmet overall because there's a Brady. Okay, second best helmet aesthetics, Brian Thomas. The best is the Crystal Charles Woodson. But I think the second best helmet on looks alone is the Brian Thomas. The little light green, the sort of teal visor. Ryan Noonan, you're not crazy at all, brother. That helmet is crazy. It's only 3 tickets, my man. I see stars everywhere. I see the Cowboys, says Rick. There you go. Joe, I'm going to trade the CeeDee Lamb cleats, but you get first shot, says Joe Gallagher. Rams are stacked for now and future with the Bama QB. Yep, that's right. They got him in the first round. Steelers will always be the real America team, says Sean Alexi. Sean, I got something for you, brother. I don't want to distract folks from this awesome hunt series, but if I'm Sean Alexi, I'm buying a spot around the world. Let's be real. We have arguably the greatest Steeler of all time, 2-time Super Bowl champion, one of the best quarterbacks to ever play the game. Ben Roethlisberger alone, number 7, Luke, he probably had like 7 signatures of his in the last 5-6 years.
Yeah, not a ton.
And never, ever have I seen a Ben Roethlisberger cleat in the break room. So if I am Sean Alexi, I'm jumping in there. There we go. There's Hayden. Just got off work. Hope you're all having a wonderful night. Keep killing it and break those lids. Knock down that hunt and around the World Series. By the way, Hayden, check out who's producing tonight. Luke. I had Hayden as the shoo-in to fill the shift because this guy's been filling shifts like crazy, but he was at another job. So he had a legitimate excuse.
Busy man.
He's a hard worker. Actually, he's got 3 jobs, I think Hayden does.
Oh, boy.
A busy guy.
The other night, I know he was hosting, and he did a superb job of folding Andrew Jones' jersey. And I wasn't being sarcastic at all. I said in the comment, it's like, very nice full job. He thought I was,
No.
I don't know if he knew it was me.
Yeah,
but
he probably didn't.
I was being serious, Hayden.
Better, for sure. So it's possible. Used to produce more often, Hayden. I got a really quick. Nope, you're here now. Better late than never, Hayden. He's excited for this. Got a quick run through from Rob earlier. And what's that movie? The Natural. That's Luke producing tonight. The Natural. Killing it tonight, guys.
Hopefully the lights don't go out.
Just for the emails, by the way, to help out Joe and Jill, you got to do like @gmail.com. It does block it on Restream chat and Twitch. We don't block it ourselves. So type it out that way so you understand how the emails work for trades, guys. Also, for some reason, Luca does not block it from us. So it allows us to copy and paste it. So if you are comfortable with us dropping your email in, Joe, I can drop it in the chat for you, brother, if you're comfortable with me doing that. The way Joe sent it, it was awesome. There you go. Sounds good. So you got to figure it out there, Joe. But yeah, Hayden, Luke in the house. So far, no issues at all. Kicking butt, Luke.
Now let's get this quad.
Yeah, Luke wants a quad. Have a killer night, dudes. I'm going to head out. Luke, have yourself a night. Kamen, see you Tuesday, boss man. Sounds good, brother. Enjoy the World Cup this weekend. We will talk about the Argentina game on Monday at noon, I think Argentina plays. Speaking of World Cup, USA 2-0 today. They've locked up a spot in the next round, Luke. They can still get first in the group, even if they lose the next game. Worst case, second place in the group. So they're to the round of 32, USA.
Rolling on.
Let's go, baby. America.
See, some of the different European fans and South American fans who have traveled over and they're
Scottish fans
experiencing the different ins and outs of America.
Oh, the culture. It's been so fun to see. People say like, oh, people hate on America, but then like you see how much they love America. All the people
You've
that
been
are
to Golden Corral.
Exactly. Hey, every country's got its good parts and its bad parts. No doubt about that. We're not perfect, but I think the world is enjoying America. There's a British guy I saw that was eating biscuits and gravy and losing his mind. So he's like, this is so delicious. I'm like, yeah, America, baby, biscuits and gravy. So 4 to go in that quad, guys, 6 to go in that double. Let me remind everybody, we are still looking for an incredible option in the AFC West break. Incredible options, and the less boxes that are left, Luke, the better chances to double up, triple up, quadruple up, etc. There's only 18 boxes left, and we have 5 AFC West headliners, guys. Phillip Rivers, he can field a soccer team and a football team with his kids. 11 on the field. He's got the whole family covered. I loved seeing him play with the Colts. I thought that was cool. He wasn't going to be the best quarterback in football. The fact that he was a serviceable quarterback after not having played in forever did a hell of a job.
I agree. It was cool to see him come out there, give it his best. He's a gamer. He's going to go out there and do everything he can. Did it work out the way he wanted? Not necessarily, but I think it was awesome that he came back and gave it his all.
He almost beat the Seahawks.
Yeah.
He was close. Super Bowl champs. Very rare helmet in the break room. What does that mean? More valuable. You don't see a lot of Phillip Rivers helmets. Raises the value of the helmet. AFC West, besides Phillip Rivers, you know what's crazy about this break? Phillip Rivers is, I would say for sure, top 20 quarterback of all time. I think that's pretty safe to say. He's a top 20 quarterback of all time, arguably. He's not even a top 3 quarterback left in this break. We got 3 quarterbacks better than him. Mahomes, John Elway, and Dan Marino. 3 top 10 quarterbacks of all time, guys. We got a Mahomes with Rivers in the AFC West. LaDainian Tomlinson authentic as well for the AFC West. College team goes to the NFL tenure. Not the Jets, the Chargers for LT. I got a John Elway speed flex as well. That's 4 AFC West headliners. Not to mention the Antonio Gates, most receiving touchdowns ever by tight end, secondary headliner. So that's 5 headliners, guys, in the hunt, in the AFC West alone. And in this series, a reminder for those who just tuned in, I know for a fact, Luke, we had more folks tuning in because about 20 minutes ago, we had like 15 viewers. We're up to 25 right now. So we have a A lot of new folks joining the party here in the 8 p.m. hour. If you don't know the Hunt series, let me notify you guys about what's going on. So join the Hunt. This football mixer series gives you a chance to earn points and win 3 different prizes. The prizes include 10 golden tickets for first place, 5 golden tickets second place, and $500 in store credit for third place. How do you earn points? You earn points based on the items you win. The more money you spend, the more items you win, the more points you get. For a full-size helmet, you get 1 point. An offensive player, 1 point. A defensive player, 2 points. A retired player, 2 points. An item that's not a full-size helmet, 2 points. A Hall of Fame player, 3 points. A college item, 4 points. A defunct team, the Oilers, 4 points. You sweep a multi-box break, 2 points for a double, 4 for a quad. Complete a division, 5 points. Win an item from each division, 10 points. So, for example, the LaDainian Tomlinson helmet, Luke, full-size helmet, 1 point. Offensive player, 1 point. That's 2. Retired player, 2 more, 4 points. Hall of Fame player, 3 more. That's 7 points. Win a college item, 4 more, 11 points for the LT. If you double that with Mahomes, that gets you 2 more for the double, 13 points. You win another full size for Mahomes, 14. Offensive player, 15. You got a lot of points. Actually, the John Elway lands you even more because you get 2 more for retired player and 3 more for Hall of Fame player.
It's at least like 600 points.
Yes, it's too many to count. A lot of points in there, guys, in that potential AFC West. And if you get the most points, you get 10 golden tickets. What can 10 golden tickets buy you inside the locker? Anything. As KG said, anything is possible! A Charles Woodson crystal helmet, 10 tickets. Rivera Martinez Ortiz, Yankees Red Sox Speedflex, 8 tickets. Brock Purdy, 5 tickets. Joe Montana on the Chiefs, that might be a 1 of 1. 5 tickets. Steve Young, 4 tickets. Jonathan Taylor, 4 tickets. Rob Gronkowski, 4 tickets. Dak Prescott, 4 tickets. Tom Brady, 9 tickets. Brian Thomas, incredible helmet, 3 tickets. Chris Hove, 3 tickets only. Adrian Peterson, 5 tickets. Barry Sanders, 3 for Devontae Adams, 3 for Reggie Wayne, 4 for Goff, 5 for Bo Jackson, 5 for Amon-Ra, 6 for the Broncos helmet, 6 for Marino, 3 for Lawrence Taylor. Josh Allen is 6. Steve Smith is 3. So, a lot of options. Tigers win, White Sox cover. Love to see it, says Ryan. You know what that means. Ryan's got more break room money. Come on, Ryan. Spend it in the break room. Keep it rolling, brother. Oh, it'll get going, Joe. Put the good vibes out there. My advice to the customers, Luke, to help you guys out, to help us out, for all of us to win. If your break is not moving, don't say it's not moving. Because people see in the chat, they're like, well, that's not moving. Why should I play that? Say, this break is awesome. Who's going to help me out? Let's get this break closed up. That's going to happen. Someone just got in the high roller as well, by the way. Who was that? High roller spot. Thank you, guys.
If you're looking for tickets.
Devin Shinley. What's up, Dev? All right, William. Theisman was giving away handfuls of golden tickets at the airport. Snagged them from us. Yes, he was. Let's go, says Joe. Let's do it. Joe, making moves. Let's get the job done. So I like that. I like the vibes. Devin Shindley. Trying to see if we have any Seahawks. I don't think we have any Seahawks for now, do we? Devin's a Seahawk guy. He loves his Seattle. What's up, Dev? Haven't seen Devin in a hot minute. Hope all is good, brother. So he got himself a spot on the high roller. Great job there, Devin. All right, Ryan Noonan. There we go. He won the bet, and he's back in the breaks. Did you win a bet worth about $500, Ryan? That's my guess. He did say it was a parlay, looks like. So maybe same game parlay. Come and get some break spots here, Ryan Noonan. I plead the fifth, LOL. There you go. It's okay. You won. Look, I get it can be shameful to say, look, I put $500 on this game and I lost. But if you put $500 and you won, then there's no shame in that, right, Luke?
A win's a win.
A win's a win, baby. Oh, not a parlay. Just glad to see the Tigers win, but still cover. Oh, so he had White Sox plus 1.5. So he won his bet and his team still won. That's a double win right there.
Yep, a couple of W's for him.
Very cool, brother. Now, White Sox, I think they were tied for first with the Guardians entering the night, which I would never have thought that would be the case, but they've been looking great in the Shy.
Yeah, definitely exciting to have a team worth watching again.
They're better than the Cubs right now. Isn't that crazy?
I was lucky enough to see Yamamoto almost get the perfect game against them when
you went to the game?
Yeah, I mean, Chile, I got to go see him in person.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about going that weekend, but I had some family stuff, and I was already going to the World Cup in a couple of days. But that's actually my number one baseball player I have to watch. I have not seen Shohei in person.
It's impressive. Second pitch just out of the park.
Yeah, of course.
Get the chance, go check him out.
Yeah, 100%. So here we go. So 4 to go in that double in the hunt. I'll drop that link in the chat, guys. 4 spots to go in the double. Let's get that done. And that'll put us at under 15 boxes when the double and quad go, and we'll really get moving. So hunt double, 4 spots to go. You see what happened? Joe said, let's go, and people listened.
They went.
Look, guys, if you put it out there, I'm in this break, help me close the break, the customers will follow, Luke. I say my dog, Messi, selective hearing, sometimes listens to me. Just like the customers. They sometimes listen to me. Listen to each other almost all the time. If one of your buddies says, I'm in this break, help me out, let's break this break, it happens usually most of the time. It's like one of those things where it's like I don't want to use the word peer pressure, but peer support.
Call it camaraderie.
Camaraderie. I like that. Camaraderie. Much better vocab there. Here we go. Jill is in. 3 spots to go. Thank you, Jill. So that's the magic number, more than halfway there. Jill Lobovitz. Let's go to the scoreboard, Luke. The Hunt scoreboard. Sean Alexi has 20 points right now in the lead. But you know what's crazy about Sean right now? He could very well not even get first or second, because we got 18 points for Joe and 16 points from Rick. Now, the last Hunt series we had, this is at the almost halfway mark. We had Rick Pickett so far ahead of everyone else. In this Hunt, it's anyone's ball game. Because you win the LaDainian Tomlinson helmet, that's 11 tickets. Or 11 points, excuse me. I'm getting tickets and points all mixed up tonight. But 11 points for the Tomlinson lid, and you're right back in it for the Hunt.
A fellow like a Todd Oliver in there. You hit that, you're right back in it.
Yeah, so Todd has 9 points right now. He gets the LT. He's tied for first.
Oh.
Now, what's up, Todd Oliver? Of course, he's on there multiple times because he won multiple items, William Maynard. So he won. He's on the list here. Sean Alexi for winning the Dave Robinson. He's also on there for winning the Brian Dawkins. And he's on here winning for the DJ Moore. He's on there 3 times. To appear on the list every time you win, the more you win, the more appearances you make, and the more points you win. So we're tracking each item as we go, and I've been putting in parentheses the total points at the moment. So, yep. So he had 17 points originally, so we got 8 points for Brian Dawkins, 9 for Dave Robinson, 17 points. The reason why you see 20 points is because you got 20 now with DJ Moore. I can remove the 17, though, to make it less confusing. There you go, William. So 20 for Sean, 18 for Joe, and 16 for Rick, and 9 for Todd Oliver right now. So, yeah, those guys are all making moves, to say the least. Hopefully that Hunt is making sense. I mean, I think the orders kind of speak for themselves, but I guess we can poll the crowd. What do you guys think about the Hunt? I know I personally love the series, Luke, but what do you guys think in the chat? I mean, it is the one break we've been doing tonight, so I think the orders speak for themselves. But what do you guys think? You like this Hunt series? I think it's a fun little gimmick.
Most direct chance you guys are going to get for direct feedback.
Yeah, Luke is the guy that makes series. Shout out to whoever created it. This guy right here. This is the guy, Ryan Noonan. People thought you were new at one point. I'm like, no, Luke's been around, just not normally on the air.
I like Ryan.
Ryan's a good dude. Yeah, so Luke is our guy, does many things here at UA. Many things, but I guess at the current moment, your most important duty is putting together these series. So if you have any series ideas, any fun creative ideas, like Luke said, the best time to ask is now with him in the building. He's the guy that makes these series. Obviously gets input from myself, the break team, but the leader of the series is Mr. Luke here.
It's a team effort, but
yeah, 100%. But you're the one that puts the final touches and has the most ideas. You know, we all have ideas, but you have the most ideas. So, like I said, Luke's the fixer. Right?
something like that.
Something like that. Something like that. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of good ideas, a lot of unique concepts of late. You know, obviously we're a little bit biased, but I don't know. I don't know if it was you said it, someone else said it, but there's no break room with more fun series than us. Totally biased, but it's the truth, guys. There's no place that have more fun, unique series here. And it's been really cool, too, with you, especially Luke. You and I have been here for, 5 years almost for me, 6 years for you, seeing the growth and of our company and of the industry as a whole. Like, things have changed a lot the last 5 years.
Definitely.
I remember, I think it was 3 or 4 years ago, you put up a Flash Authentic, it sold like hotcakes. I mean, Flash? Oh my God, I gotta get that Flash helmet. Now, not enough respect for the Flashes. It's all about the speed flexes, but this thing has been changing like crazy. One thing that's been a constant, or two things, these things are getting more expensive. They're getting more sought after. The hobby's getting more popular, which means keep buying spots. And also, the memorabilia in the room gets better and better. We got great stuff. A lot of great stuff coming through our break room. So, let us know, guys, what you want to see in the breaks. And more importantly, let us know what break you want to see right now. I think that Hunt is 3 to go. That seems to be coming up next. Chris was on fire in that break earlier with spots. Maybe you got a quick dinner and he's going to be coming back here and buy some more spots.
Refueled.
Refueled. And our West Coast people, this is around the time where Ronnie Sayre shows up. Maybe, who knows, Michael Swain shows up. Jason Meador shows up. And these breaks fill out like crazy. Now, we go till about 9:30 typically. If we're busy, we can go till 10, a little bit later. Not much past 10 or 11, though. There's a midnight show tonight. So to keep us here, you got to keep buying break spots. If we're buying break spots, we'll keep the party going all night long. Otherwise, here in the next hour, I don't want it to be closing time. We don't pick the closing time. They do, Luke. If we're buying break spots, we keep breaking. If we're not, we'll hop off 9:30-ish. 9 o'clock, though, is the Chase Wheelspin. Chase Wheelspin coming up at 9. Let's see how great Luke's been doing. One. Chase Wheelspin. He's doing pretty good. So the double get in times 2.
Double them up. All right. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we have a moment here. I'll get that.
Yeah, get it queued up. So I guess it'll be, 32 names in there so far for the 2 doubles we did. But that next double is only 3 spots to go, so that'll be added in as well. So, look, I know only one person wins the wheel spin, but if I'm going to play the break, I might as well give myself a chance at free money. So that's why by 9 o'clock, you're in the wheel spin. After 9 o'clock, there's no more wheel spins, just the breaks. There you go. I told you would show up here. Bob's in the house. Jersey Slime.
Bob.
Who's
What's
this
up,
Luke
Bob?
fellow? I thought UA kept him well hidden from the stream.
They tried.
We tried. We brought him back. So very, very good to have Luke here. I like this too because we have Bob has been here. Actually, Did you started here before the live break started, or right around when they started?
I think, yeah, probably like 6 months into them doing the live break.
Okay, so you started very early. I was gonna say, so like Bob and Luke and myself have seen everything here at UA for sure. Bob, as we know, is the memorabilia guru. This guy, he knows memorabilia. He knows his stuff very, very well. Harsh critic of signatures, Bob Boulay, but he knows his stuff. Good to have Jersey Slime in the house. There is a Giants item in the locker, Bob. There's a Lawrence Taylor Speed Flex. Only 3 tickets there, Bob, for the greatest player ever on defense and hands down the greatest Giant of all time, Lawrence Taylor. That is a hot topic item there, LT. So, guys, who's going to get those last 3 spots, everybody? Again, the options in this break, this is the time to play doubles and quads, Luke, when we have so many headliners in the same division. For those that just tuned in, Phillip Rivers, Patrick Mahomes, LaDainian Tomlinson, John Elway, Antonio Gates. 5 headliners in the AFC West. Not just 5 headliners, 5 of the greatest players of all time. I mean, Mahomes, probably if he can stay healthy, Luke, at worst, we're talking about the second best quarterback of all time. That's probably realistically, if he can stay healthy, he'll be number 2 all time, if not number 1, Patrick Mahomes.
Certainly on that trajectory.
John Elway, top 10 quarterback of all time. Phillip Rivers, outside the top 10, but for sure the top 20. LaDainian Tomlinson, fun stat, Luke. Only 1 player ever has more rushing touchdowns than him, Emmitt Smith. Number 2 all time in rushing TDs. Tomlinson, a machine. And then number 1 in receiving touchdowns by tight end, Antonio Gates. So 5 items in there. Yeah, I don't even know Bohannon. Back in the Donnie Rollins, Dave, was it Aberdeen? I remember Dave. I don't know who Bohannon is. Is that a guy before my time?
I haven't heard that name in a long time, Bob.
Is he the guy that thought someone died? Who was that guy? That's an infamous clip.
No, not that guy. Same era, though.
Same era, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Paul Horning? Oh, boy. That's a classic. Robbie's, yes, midnight is Robbie Andrew. I would focus in on right now, though, because midnight show is going to be awesome. It always is. But come the midnight show, you might not be able to get him a Holmes or an Elway, because those are happening now, guys. Those are happening now. 3 spots to go in there. That might be the guy. Garrett Campbell? That's the guy. There you go, Bob. Garrett Campbell. He's the guy that, what was it? He thought a customer passed. I shouldn't be laughing because this is really not funny, but it is. He thought there was a misunderstanding. He thought a customer had passed, but it was Paul Horning who had just passed. He pulled a Paul Horning jersey, and he thought that the customer passed. So it was, yeah, probably should not be laughing. But I think he was saying, like, send it to his family. Then the customer came in and started laughing. No, I'm alive. Paul Horning is passed away. So, anywho, let's get these breaks done. Who wants to get that hunt, guys? 3 to go in the double, and we are only 4 to go in the quad. Horning's laughing right now, probably. There was a Paul Horning photo I saw in a break recently.
Yeah,
that looked cool.
Definitely.
I don't think I broke that series. What was it? What break was that? I can't even remember.
Must have been some mixer or another.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm not sure.
Could be around the world for all we know. I don't know. So, what do you guys think? Who's going to close us up? 3 spots to go in the double, guys. Again, talking about a Mahomes lid worth $2,000 or more. Couple that with a John Elway Speed Flex. We could be looking at $3,000 in value. What is that? 3 rings for Mahomes, 2 for Elway, 5 Super Bowls, $3,000 in value for how much, Luke? $242 in the double. Best case scenario.
It's a deal.
That is robbery. My dad's uncle was in Horning's draft class, 7th round Lions. There you go.
Wow.
One of the best picks the Lions made in recent memory, Luke. 1st round, a guy that actually was not a megastar in college. Like, Bijan Robinson was a megastar. people had them on their radar. Jameer Gibbs getting picked early by the Lions. Everyone was like, what? What a stupid pickup. Why do you draft a running back that early? Who's laughing now? The Lions and Jameer Gibbs. Very, very cool. If you ever look at the voting and the stats the year Horning won the Heisman, you realize the Notre Dame fix was in. There you go. Well, it's blue blood level. Keep in mind, Bob, there was no social media. Like even a guy like Jameer Gibbs, smaller market team, wouldn't be as big of a star back then. Patrick Mahomes, smaller market team, wouldn't be a star. Modern sports landscape, social media, commercials, television. Patrick Mahomes, the biggest star of them all in a relatively small market when it comes to sports. I heard Bobby B is presiding over the Taylor and Travis wedding. That is a rumor, William. I don't know if it's true. We'll have to see. I think he's in the consideration, Bobby B.
We'll let Bob address the speculation.
Yeah, Bob, is that true, brother? Let us know, Bob Boulay. Was Bob at the Knicks championship parade? Was that USO having too much fun, Bob? Turn on ESPN. I'm like, there's Bob Boulay celebrating the Knicks parade.
Get off that light pole, Bob.
Come on, Bob. You got bad knees. Lay off the light pole. Oh, we can't say because the NDA. I got it.
Makes sense.
That's fair, William. I can respect that. Now, Bob would be big time enough to sign an NDA. That makes a lot of sense for our guy, Bobby Boulay. All right, guys. Who's going to knock out this break in the hunt? In case you missed it, by the way, there's some awesome grand prizes. At the current moment, Luke, the most points in the hunt is 20 points for Sean Alexi. That's the current moment. 20 points. If you win the LaDainian Tomlinson helmet, you get 11 points alone. And if you get the most points, 10 golden tickets, you can purchase anything. I'm actually going to reset the break page, do a top-to-bottom rundown, give you guys the 411 on every series we offer and what's going on here in the break room. Bob is a pastor for the Church of What's Happening Now and Cut Rate Liquor. Okay. I don't get the reference. We got to get Rip in here. Rip and Joe get the references. Did you get that reference?
The Church of What's Happening Now, that sounds familiar to me. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm going to have to give it a goog here.
Okay. All right, you do that. I'll do the rundown. We'll reconfer after that. William gets it clearly with the laughing emojis. Anyway, High Roller, guys. This is an awesome, awesome series. The names in here are the biggest names we offer. Authentic speed flexes. It is literally a no scrub policy in the High Roller. It's a triple box break. I know it says crate, $4.96. You think that's a lot? It is a lot. I'm not going to lie. It is a lot. But you're paying for 3 chances to win. 3 boxes come out, 2 authentics, and then the third box is either a speed flex or a golden ticket, which not just 1 golden ticket, up to 5 golden tickets in the AFC East, Luke. 5 golden tickets that can land you a Joe Montana unique Chief speed flex right now. I'll tell you what, if people saw the Joe Montana on the graphic right now, they'd be playing for it. That 5 tickets is a Joe Montana speed flex. Definitely get some spots. Speaking of Joe Montana, if you're a Niners fan, there's a Steve Young speed flex in the series. The greatest lefty quarterback of all time. A John Elway speed flex, the greatest Bronco of all time. We have a 4-ticket AFC West option, a 3-ticket AFC North, and a 3-ticket NFC North. All 3 secondary headliners left. Barry Sanders, LaDainian Tomlinson, Julio Jones. Loaded series, guys. High-end names. $4.96, Luke. But if you win, like, the least good names in there, you're going to get your money back and probably then some. Because the names in there are really good names. No scrubs, Hall of Famers, modern stars. Most helmets in this series will be worth at least $500, even if it's not a speed flex.
Our guy Devin, he just hopped into that, the double and the single for the Can't Miss Authentic.
Oh, that's the can't miss as well. We'll get to that in a second. Thank you, Devin. He's also the guy in the High Roller, too. So Devin is a man of refined taste. It's basically can't miss authentic helmets. That High Roller now 6 to go, by the way. So thank you, guys. 2 to go in that Hunt double, 4 to go in the quad. Again, we got 3 golden tickets left, plus the grand prize of 10 golden tickets for getting the most points. Second prize, 5 golden tickets. Third prize, $500 in store credit. We also got an insane amount of headliners. Jahmyr Gibbs on the Retro Authentic, top 5 running back in football. Second most expensive signature and memorabilia for football. Patrick Mahomes, Phillip Rivers, rare helmet in the break room, AFC West double up. You can triple up with LT on that awesome TCU lid. In the house, USA, USA. How about that soccer team, 2-0, Freddie? John Elway, Speed Flex, the Dan Marino rivalry authentic with the orange ink. That lid is insane. Secondary headliners, Kyron Williams, Antonio Gates. That Hunt break is absolutely loaded. Again, AFC West, 5 headliners, guys, to get in that quad break. We got Around the World We Go. This is probably at the current moment, Luke, in my opinion at least, the most underrated series in the break room. LFG is crazy here in Seattle. That's right. They played in Seattle, Freddie. USA in Seattle knocking off Australia today. Speaking of great international players, how about Luka Doncic? One of the best players in the NBA. Never seen that sneaker before. NBA leading scorer. Giannis Antetokounmpo, a 2-time MVP. You want to talk about World Cup? How about the USA hero against Algeria from the 2010 World Cup, Landon Donovan, on the LA Galaxy jersey? I've actually never seen a Landon Donovan in the break room. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, first time.
That's unique. Brandon Shanahan, Canada, on the jersey. Ben Roethlisberger cleats. One of the best quarterbacks ever, 2-time Super Bowl champion. Beautiful yellow and black cleats. Hockey's all-time leading scorer, Arna Zamboni, Alexander Ovechkin, and the greatest football player of all time. A helmet worth about $3,000. Tom Brady Speed Flex. Again, only $143 a spot in there, guys. For Pete's sake, Luke, arguably the best player in basketball, Nikola Jokic, is a secondary headliner.
He's just hanging out in there.
That's insane. That's so good. And if you visit the most countries, Luke, every country you get, it's 1 point, 1 visit. If you win 2 USA guys, only 1 point still, you get 10 golden tickets. The leader in around the world right now, I believe, looks like Ronnie Sayers got 3, Jill's got 2, Dan's got 2, Chris Hovis 2. So in other words, it's wide open. Nobody's got more than 3 entries in around the world.
A lot of places to visit still.
No doubt, no diggity. Can't miss Authentics. That single, Luke, will definitely happen tonight. 3 spots to go in the single, 6 spots to go in the double. We got 18 entries total for Brady. I believe 6 more entries to go, guys. So 1/3 of the Brady, Gronk, and Edelman entries still available in that can't miss. This will pull up here in a second for me, guys. We'll go over the names, but they are literally can't miss authentic helmets. I mean, these names are cream of the crop, the best of the best in the can't miss authentics. It's in the title, Luke. You can't miss. So that includes Julio Jones, maybe the greatest Falcon ever, greatest Cowboy ever, Emmitt Smith. Best line right now, him or Jahmyr Gibbs. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Best line ever, Barry Sanders. Last running back MVP, Adrian Peterson. In that double, NFC North, Amon-Ra, Adrian Peterson, Barry Sanders. Little 2-for-1. We got a Steve Young again on that beautiful, beautiful Niner authentic. Derrick Henry, Roll Tide, Alabama. Very, very clean lid in there. So that's a cool series. Jersey break, 10 headliners, 24 boxes, only $31 a spot. The coin toss jerseys are absolutely loaded as well, guys. Headliners include DJ Moore, Earl Campbell, Jamar Chase, Jared Allen, Jalen Carter, James Cook, Jonathan Taylor, Lawrence Taylor, and Marshall Faulk with secondary headliner Terrell Suggs. Minis have a 75% chance at a photoed headliner. Yeah, you heard that correctly. 75% chance, guys. 7 to go on the double, 6 to go on the quad. We got ourselves Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, very much relevant. Edgerrin James, LaDainian Tomlinson still left in this series. Lawrence Taylor, Michael Irvin double up, and of course my guy Warren Moon doubles with Edgerrin James. So let me know what you guys want to do. Looks like we're doing the double in the hunt, Luke. Is that correct?
They have spoken, and that list is ready for you.
Thank you, Luke. Thank you, guys. That can't miss single, only 2 to go. And that quad in the hunt, only 4 to go, guys. All right, so hunt double number 5 coming up. Thank you, Jim and Andrew, for closing it out. Thank you, thank you. The hunt double number 5. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. Rick Pickett, Sean Alexi, Ryan Noonan, Joe Labovitz, Tom Kaz, Jim Stasek, and Andrew O'Neill. So who's got those numbers? We got 1 and 19 from Jill. Thank you, Jill. 1 and 19 from Miss Labovitz. As we know, she knows how to call him, Luke. She knows how to call him Miss Jill. I double the boxes, double the fun. We'll go 8 times for our spots. Rick, Sean, Ryan, Jill, Tom, Jim, and Andrew. Good luck, guys. Incredible lids in here. Tons of golden tickets in the line. Let's keep on hunting tonight. Again, we have seen this many times, Luke. The good old-fashioned late charge. I still want to get this series done before you and I go tonight.
Let's do it.
Definitely don't see why we shouldn't. All right, 8 clicks coming up. Box color magic, Jilly Lab. That's right, Freddie. LT's coming out, says Den. LaDainian Tomlinson for 11 points, by the way. So 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 clicks. Ryan Noonan, Lions fan of the NFC North. Sean Alexei, NFC South. We got Andrew O'Neill, NFC East. Jill Labovitz, NFC West. Rick Pickett, AFC North. Tom Kaz, AFC South. Ryan Noonan, AFC East, and Jim Stasek in that ever-coveted spot, AFC West. I feel like we got to see one of these AFC West. There's so many of them.
So the odds would suggest.
Right? There's so many of these guys. Oh, it's not a mini helmet, Luke. That's for sure. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. You're right, then. LaDainian Tomlinson on the TCU Horned Frog Authentic. One of the greatest players of all time. The single-season rushing touchdown leader. The second most rushing touchdowns of all time. Pro Football Hall of Famer. College Football Hall of Famer. Jim Stasek, AFC West. Top 5 running back ever on that beautiful TCU lid. And again, guys, went over it earlier. 11 points. Full-size helmet, 1 point, Luke. Offensive player, 1 point, that's 2. Retired player, 2 more for 4 points. We get 3 more for Hall of Fame, 7 points. College item, 4 more, 11 points for LaDainian Tomlinson. What's up there, gentle ladies? Dan, what's going on? Congrats, Jim, says Jill. Call it, says Den. Nice, Jim, says Joe. LaDainian Tomlinson. Way to go, Jim, says Freddie. That's my favorite helmet of the night so far.
TCU, the Horned Frogs there. Pretty looking helmet.
That is insane. Ever since I started working at UA, Luke, my appreciation for the color purple has just gone way up. It just pops. It just pops. Nice job, Jimbo. And Jim's got 11 points now. He's right back in the mix, Luke. What if he gets a Mahomes or an Elway or a Rivers? He could be close to first even.
A lot of possibilities there.
Right? So I'll move this table. Here we go. We'll shift this over and we'll put LT top billing here on the table. The Horned Frog icon. Is that right? Jim's a Charger fan, hometown team? Well, it makes sense why Jim's in here because there's a Phillip Rivers still left. Unless that's his college hometown team. I'm not sure. Let us know, Jim. If he's a Charger fan, not only is there a Phillip Rivers in here, there's a Antonio Gates as well, Luke. Secondary headliner. Again, not a light one. Not a light one. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Here's my guy. Here's my guy, Patrick Mahomes. And it's a Super Bowl helmet. Check out the back. Chiefs 31. Niners 20, the OG Super Bowl win for Mahomes. A 3-time Super Bowl MVP. You get this on the back. Value only goes up. Jim gets an LT, gets a Mahomes, close to $3,000 combined, and a bunch of tickets here. Patty Mahomes. Incredible double up. Congrats, says Jill. TCU is my hometown team, says Jill. There you go. Purple Huskies, Freddie. Holy crap, says Joe Gallagher. Guys, we told you. AFC West, we told you guys. So, Luke, full-size helmet, 1 point. Offensive player, 1 point, that's 2. And then he gets what? 2 more for sweeping a multi-box break, right? So that's 4 more, I believe, right? I don't think I'm missing anything.
Yep, you are correct, sir.
Way to go, Jim. Jimbo, where you at, brother? Is Jim in the chat? Jim Stasic? I wonder if he's got his shirt off and he's running around the neighborhood right now, Luke. That might be the case. There he is. Wow. Oh, wow. My first Mahomes.
Congrats, Jim.
Congrats, Jim. Round of applause, brother. Great job. First Mahomes. Probably a first LT on TCU. Jim is doing work in the break room. Now Jim will call those numbers. I think it was Jill. She delivers once again. She is, as they say about my guy, Lionel Messi, or even Mahomes. Mahomes in the fourth quarter, in those Super Bowl games especially, inevitable. Inevitable. Like Jill's box numbers, like the awesome memorabilia. Great job, Jim Stasic. His first ever Mahomes. You never forget your first, Jim. You never forget your first. Of course it was Jill. There you go. It was Jill. That's why I always tell these guys. Rip and I are the leaders here on the break room staff, Luke, of proponents of people calling their boxes. Him and I will preach, control your destiny, have some fun, call out the box numbers. I'm what I call the anti-wheeler. I hate the wheel. I think Robbie likes the wheel. I hate it. It's personal preference.
Yeah, and it's got to feel so much better when you call your own box number, you get it there.
Exactly. It's a lot of fun for sure.
Congrats, Jim.
So 4 to go in the quad, guys. Let's get that done. I think we have a can't miss, Luke, that just sold out, I believe.
Oh, do we now?
I think so.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, I think so. Can't miss will be coming up here in a second, guys. Thank you, thank you. Keep it moving, guys. No reason to stop now. No reason to stop now. By the way, for those points, to go to the scoreboard real quick. So Jill gets 15 points right now, or Jim, excuse me, for that last break. So right now, Sean's got 20, Joe's got 18, Rick's got 9, and that's the top 5 right there. So 20 for Sean, 15 for Jim. Actually, excuse me. Joe's in second with 18, Rick is in third with 16, and Jim's in fourth with 15. So difference between fourth place and first place is only 5 points, Luke. So the hunt is wide open right now. Even for a customer that hasn't played the hunt yet, they can still win this whole thing.
Jump right in there.
It is wide open, guys.
All right, that can't miss 4. It is, I'm trying to drag it further. It is towards the end of the high roller at the moment.
Yeah, you're good. So Luke will put that in there. While I'll go ahead and ask you guys for box numbers. Can't miss single number 4. Go ahead and drop me a box number. Now, to quote, another quote by Rip Camelucci. Rip is getting a lot of love from me today, apparently. Shout out to Rip. He put this in one of our internal recaps. And I think Dom and I were talking about this off air. Whenever the can't miss helmets come out, which we'll do box 1, by the way, courtesy of Andrew, immediately people flood to the chat and they say, that was awesome. That was so cool. And then after they say that, they don't buy back in the breaks, which drives us crazy here as breakers, because it's like you guys recognize how good the helmets are, but you don't follow through with orders, Luke. You want to grab the shoe a little bit closer to you there? Yeah. So I'll drag Patty. And
grab Ray off of here as well.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we could cut a little space. Ray was the last show, technically, so Ray. Put Patty up front here. All right, let's do box 1 of the can't miss. Jacob Parchard, Karen Reagan, Joe Labovitz, Rick Pickett, Devin Shinley, Andrew O'Neill, and Devin Shinley again. Let me get this off the ticker as well. I am number 1, box 1. Thank you, guys. That break will be down to 12 boxes left as well. So I'm not saying we can't get on a run there and pull that Patriot helmet tonight. That Mahomes didn't even know it was a Super Bowl helmet on the backside. It just got better, Luke. It got better.
Make sure we're getting video of that next time.
Amen. There is still some stuff we can video. There's still some cool stuff. Photos and videos of the backsides, etc. All right, 8 clicks coming up. 6, 7, and 8. We got Joe Lobovitz in the NFC North. Devin Shinley, NFC South. Rick Pickett has the NFC East. Andrew O'Neill, NFC West. Devin Shinley, AFC North. Karen Reagan, AFC South. Devin Shinley, AFC East. And Jacob Partridge, AFC West. And just to clarify about this break specifically, Luke, these are all authentic helmets. No replicas, no minis, no jerseys. I know there's no speed flexes, but all authentics in this break. Definitely a kind of underrated series right now. The Hunt is getting the respect it deserves around the world and can't miss. Sleeping under the radar a little bit. Even that high roller a little under the radar as well right now.
You're either getting a headliner or you're getting an entry for the triple sign Brady Gronk Edelman helmet. Good deal there.
You can't miss. It's in the title, man. I agree. Nothing but goodies in here. This series is so good, Luke. It is so good that this name is not a photoed headliner. I believe everything that's a secondary headliner also gets entries. So you're getting a beautiful, authentic, one of the greatest wide receivers of all time, top 10 in receiving yards ever, Super Bowl champion, Reggie Wayne on the Colts.
All right.
That's our last secondary headliner. So Karen Reagan, Reggie Wayne, I believe that's, yep, you see it, secondary headliner section, yeah. So you're good. Nice job, Karen. Reggie Wayne in the house. As a Bears fan, I always remember that touchdown he got in the Super Bowl against us. Kind of put the game away for the shoe, as our guy Nick Riggs says. Den McKeon, Reggie Wayne.
Where were you, Danielle Manning?
Daniel Manning was not there. It's wide open. I think it's like one of the most, I'm trying to think of like, that probably was the most lopsided quarterback matchup. I mean, Rex Grossman had some good games. Not saying he didn't, but Peyton Manning, Rex Grossman, that was pretty big gap.
Valiant effort, Rex.
You tried, sexy Rexy. You got Peyton Manning, Reggie Wayne in that Super Bowl. Nice job, Karen. Very, very nice job on the Reggie Wayne. So that is an entry, Luke, because it's a secondary headliner, not photoed. So that'll be an entry for Karen for a chance to win. A guy that knows a lot about Super Bowls, 7-time Super Bowl champion Tom Brady with Edelman and Gronk. Probably, so like Randy Moss was his best target for 1 year. But as far as guys he played with for extended years, I'm guessing if we did the numbers, probably Gronk and Edelman, the 2 best players he played with.
I would think so.
Right? Those guys put up numbers. It's a triple sign authentic, by the way. Just to clarify, guys, in this can't miss authentic, if you win a helmet that is not on the headliner graphic, then you receive an entry for the Brady, Gronkowski, and Edelman authentic helmet. Triple signed lid. Beautiful, beautiful Super Bowl helmet of Brady, Gronk, and Edelman. I mean, for Patriot fans, Brady and Gronk, we're talking about the 2 most popular and maybe the 2 best Patriots of all time. And Edelman, of course, very, very clutch player as well. And that'll be a helmet worth $3,000 plus, give or take, Luke, as well, in value. So if you don't win a headliner, it could actually be better if you think about it, right?
In the long run.
In the long run. And there's only 12 boxes left. We got 7 photoed headliners, and the other 5 boxes have entries. Everyone that wins either wins a headliner that's photoed or the authentic helmet plus an entry. And Reggie Wayne, for example, one of the all-time great receivers, rare signature in the break room, was not even photoed headliner status. That tells you how good the series is. It's can't miss for a reason. I love the college helmets lately, too. The Derrick Henry, One of my favorite pictures ever, Luke, Derrick Henry next to Mark Ingram. How much bigger Henry is than Ingram.
Yeah, quite the specimen.
This guy, Derrick Henry, 2,000 yards rushing in high school in a season, 2,000 yards rushing in college in a season, and 2,000 yards rushing in a season in the pros. So he did it all, King Henry. All right, so what do we got? We got another spot taken in that Hunt double. 7 to go, guys. We're 4 to go on that Hunt quad. So keep it moving. Keep it moving, keep it grooving. 9 o'clock will be the chase wheel for the Hunt, unless that sells out pretty quickly here. Michael Clare got in the Hunt and the can't miss. Attaboy, Michael. Thank you, sir. Thank you to Devin Shinley, Andrew O'Neill, Jim Stasic, Tom Kaz, Jill Labovitz, Ryan Noonan, Sean Alexi, Rick Pickett, Chris Hove. All these customers, Joe Gallagher, Sean Alexi again, Michael Wilcox, Eric Zaffron, Keen Hermson. You guys have all been awesome tonight. Thanks a bunch for buying some break spots. Who's going to join them? We got a lot of eyeballs on the break page right now. 36 live visitors, according to our Shopify. 24 live viewers. If you are a new customer, guys, if you have any questions, please ask. We are more than happy to answer your questions. If you're wondering, where the heck do I buy my break spots? I'm dropping the link right now, ultimateautographs.com. 1 in 8 chance to win for every spot you buy. The more spots you buy, the more items you win. In the double and the quad breaks, you keep your same division for all the boxes open. For example, in the quad Hunt break, AFC West, Phillip Rivers, John Elway, Antonio Gates. Never a better red zone combo than Gates and Rivers. Those two guys together, automatically.
A lot of touchdowns between the
A
two guys.
lot of touchdowns. Not a lot of Phillip Rivers signatures in the room, though. Pretty rare, authentic with the number 17. It's a little detail that I love personally, Luke, when the player signs the number on the helmet. Because you see the P, you might be able to guess, but as Bob would say, you probably can't read what that says. But if you see the number 17 on a Charger helmet, you know.
Oh, definitely.
You know it's Phillip Rivers. So that's a little detail. I think Elway does the 7 as well. So does Marino. All those guys do that in the series.
It's a great QB thing. I think Gibbs might have 0 on this.
I think Gibbs has 0. Yeah, he does. He was 26 and became 0 now. Jahmyr Gibbs. 3 golden tickets left besides the 10 golden ticket prize, guys. Again, the hunt is if you get the most points, you win the most things, win the most points, you get 10 golden tickets. For the new folks watching for the first time wondering, what are golden tickets? I'll tell you. In fact, I'll show you. In fact, I'll even drop the link to explain it for you guys to read more yourself. But golden tickets are premium currency in the break room. Golden tickets are Ultimate Autographs' exclusive rewards currency, your key to the locker. A members-only collection of premium, one-of-a-kind autograph memorabilia. How do you earn the golden tickets? You earn golden tickets through playing our live breaks. The more you play, the more you collect, and your tickets are yours to bank and use whenever you're ready. How do you redeem them? Once you've earned golden tickets, you redeem them in the locker. Every item shows exactly how many golden tickets it takes to claim it. So you always know what you're working toward. How do you unlock the locker? The locker is part of a rewards program. To get in, join the program and climb to the practice squad tier, the second level of our rewards. Once you reach practice squad, the locker is yours to explore and it stays open as you rise through the higher tiers. What's inside the locker? The locker is home to some of the most exclusive premium autograph pieces we offer, high-end, hard-to-find collectibles you won't come across anywhere else. Ones of 1s, ones of 5s, unique items. For example, right now, I'll drop that link to the locker. You can win a Brian Thomas Jr. incredible helmet for 3 tickets. That's the low price point. The high price point right now, 10 tickets for a Swarovski Crystal Charles Woodson Speedflex. We got, for example, for a Dan Marino Speedflex, 6 tickets. A John Elway, Rod Smith, Ed McCaffrey, triple sign speed flex, 6 tickets. Josh Allen, now with the beautiful visor, he's kind of becoming number 3. Like if it's Brady, Mahomes are 1 and 2 in the break room, number 3 in the room is Josh Allen. It's another expensive guy. Those unique Allen flexes will go for north of $2,000, Luke. Only 6 tickets. You get a Josh Allen, you go home happy. You can actually get 5 tickets right now, Luke, in the high roller. The high roller has 6 spots to go in our high roller break. There's 15 golden tickets left. So the hunt can get you 10 tickets for winning at once, but you want instantaneous tickets. You get the AFC East. That pops out the 5-ticket AFC East option. You get 5 tickets right there in the high roller. That is the best place for tickets if you want them right away. The best place for a high number of tickets, the hunt, by getting the most points, you get 10 tickets. Although there's still 15 left in the high roller. So if you're really looking for tickets, got the 5 ticket, the 4, the 3, and the 3. There's a lot of options in here. Like, and again, these are really good helmets. It's a triple box break. You could be paying for a lot of stuff. I know it's $496, but 5 tickets land you, for example, a Joe Montana unique speed flex. That Joe Montana helmet in there, that could be anywhere from $1,500 to north of $2,000 in value. I was looking up Montana recently. Montana unique speed flexes, Luke, online, going for about $1,800. You get in here for less than $500. You get 5 tickets, and you get yourself a Joe Montana lid worth really more than 3 times that. So could be a pretty good value buy in the high roller.
I'm still shocked that the Red Sox Yankees helmet is available on there. That is such a cool helmet.
8 tickets. I'm shocked too. I know our guy Jason Mutor said he liked it. He's got a bunch of tickets. Jay, you might want to take advantage.
Yeah, I guess if you're a big Red Sox fan, you probably don't want Yankee stuff and vice versa. But
that might be it.
Very cool helmet for collectors.
I'm an all sports fan, Luke. I love all sports. These days, I like football more than baseball. As a kid, I actually like baseball more than football. The Yankees, Red Sox in the early 2000s, that might be the best rivalry in all of sports history.
Don Zimmer getting thrown.
Pedro chucked Don Zimmer to the ground.
Yeah.
If you're a neutral fan, by the way, there's a video now added to that helmet as well. So I would definitely take advantage because that surely has to be a 1-of-1, Luke. I've never seen it.
I haven't seen anything like that.
So I'm a little bit surprised. I know football, as we know, is king in this break room, but that piece is so unique. A little bit surprised no one snagged it. So it's a beautiful 8-ticket option, guys, inside the locker. So I guess, unfortunately, Luke, we did not knock out the double or the quad. So we'll do the wheel spin for the hunt and hand out some store credit, and maybe people jump back in the breaks after they get the store credit.
Sounds like a plan to me. We got the 64 names there from the 4 doubles that we did.
Excellent. Thank you, guys. Devin got a couple spots in that can't miss double. Thank you, Dev. I appreciate you, brother. That break all of a sudden is down to 4 to go. So that should happen. You know what? I'm going to bite my tongue. Apparently, last time no one was buying in when they said it was cool. Now they saw what came out and they're buying in, Luke. So maybe they want to prove me wrong, apparently. Which, if it means buying break spots, please prove me wrong.
We want to tease that triple sign a little
Yeah,
bit?
let's show it off. Let's show it off on camera. Good idea. Good idea for my guy Luke here. Why not? I've been chasing the can't miss all week. It's almost done. 12 boxes left, Devin. Here's that can't miss grand prize, the Super Bowl LII 020319. By the way, there's only 18 of these in the world, Luke, numbered out of 18. 18 out of 18. Beautiful, beautiful lid right there. There's 18 entries total. A bunch of entries still left. You don't get it, Devin? I'll explain it real quick, brother. So basically, to explain it, it's actually pretty simple in my opinion. There's 12 photoed headliners, Luke. If you win a photoed headliner, you win a photoed headliner. If you don't win a photoed headliner, you get whatever the other item is plus a Brady Gronk entry. So you get the helmet and the entries. I don't get why peeps aren't buying in. I'm with you, Freddie. I think probably has to do with the fact that it's not a speed flex, but I've always said this, Luke, and I'll double down on this any day. The speed flex helmets I get are worth a little bit more, but the authentic helmets are worth the second most. And if you're a true collector, a speed flex and an authentic, they look the same, Luke. You can't really tell the difference.
Got a couple more holes up top.
Yeah, but it's the same display-wise. Your friends will see the Emmitt Smith, unless they're memorabilia junkies. They don't care. Whether it's an authentic, a speed flex, it's the same. And the speed flex, like, yes, it's more valuable, Luke. But the way we treat the speed flex sometimes, it's like, people think the speed flex is worth like 3, 4, 5 times an authentic. It's not. It's usually worth a few $100s more. These are still very valuable items, you know. Beautiful, beautiful things here for the authentics. Let's do that wheel spin. Let's do that wheel spin for the hunt and hand out some more store credit. Good luck, folks. Top name after 8 clicks is going to get the wheel spin. We did 4 doubles. Like Luke said, 64 names. Let's go 8 clicks. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Rick Pickett, what's up, Rick? Top spot, Rick. Let us know what number you want to start on, sir. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1. There you go, Freddie. Got a few tickets already. Great job, brother. Shout out to Freddie. So, Rick, if you're watching, Husker Guy, let us know what number you want to start on, brother. I'll tell you this, Freddie. If other people are underestimating the can't miss, you keep buying, you keep winning, you keep getting more entries, right? If no one else wants to play, you have 3 entries right now, Devin, which is tied with Rick for the most. No, actually, Devin has 4. But why stop at 4, Luke? You can keep getting more. The more he gets, the better odds he gets to win the triple sign lid. So 13 entries down. We got 5 more to go in there. Rick, you out there, brother? Last call, my man, for that chase wheel spin. Rick Pickett. And guys, let's pick up the pace. We'll go till 9:30 no matter what. If we're close on breaks, we'll keep going. But if we're not moving by 9:30, that would be the earliest we hop off. Now, you guys know I'm usually patient with you guys. But Luke, when there's late shows, I'm a little bit less patient. They got to wait till 9 a.m. tomorrow. I'm a little more lenient. If there's a 10:30 or a midnight show, the wait's a little bit less long. So I'm a little bit less lenient, which means buy the spots now to keep the party going.
Let's do it, guys.
You want to keep the show going, you buy the break spots, we'll be here with you guys. All right, Rick, we'll start on 1, brother. Good luck, sir. Get some legs. Uh-oh. $4. Could be a lucky 4, though. Could be a lucky 4, Luke. Maybe he gets lucky. Who knows? I'll tell you what 4 is. Better than 0. Next one will be high, Rick. Next one will be high, brother. It'll come back around, my man. So, apologies, but I can only give out what the wheel gives out. By the way, that can't miss double, Luke, is 4 to go. I know we're talking about those 5 entries left, but kind of like that hunt break, there's some double up options in here. Like the NFC North, for example. Where's Ryan Noonan? Ryan's in the chat, right, Rye? You got Amon Ra and Barry Sanders both in a double box break. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Adrian Peterson. Chris Hove, where you at, Chris? Adrian Peterson. Daniel Gady, DG. Where are my Viking fans at? You get maybe the best rivalry of the 90s. Emmitt Smith and the Dallas Cowboys versus Steve Young and the San Fran 49ers. I think Steve Young won 2 MVPs in the 90s. Emmitt won 1 and a Super Bowl MVP. So those are 2 of the best players of the 90s together right there, Luke. So, and that's actually the retro helmet that I think Steve Young wore back then, right? It's like the very subtle, different Niners logo, which I actually like better personally. I think it's the one they used to have before the one they currently have.
Yeah,
It's almost the same, but slightly different.
I know he played with the like the maroon mat too.
He did, yeah. But that's a cool lid right there for the best lefty, Steve Young. He's got a record that I don't think will ever get broken, Luke. 6 touchdown passes in the Super Bowl.
Every time I see that stat, I'm like, wow,
That's
it's
insane.
crazy. Yeah.
6 in the big game, man. Steve Young. You throw 2 in a Super Bowl, you're looking pretty good. 6 in a game for Steve Young. So 4 to go in that double, 6 to go in that single. There's only 12 boxes left. Let's get them done. So those 2 breaks, especially the double, Luke, are very, very possible for this show. I encourage you guys to buy the spots now, especially that double. I think that's going to break this show. If it doesn't break in this show, we get it close enough, it breaks the first box of the midnight show with Frankie and Robbie. I don't think Robbie's going to dress up tonight, but I guess we'll have to find out.
Never doubt my man.
Never doubt the man. He's always looking good when it comes to special occasions. The other break I think is possible, Luke. And again, I always tell the customers, don't ever look at the break saying 8 to go, 7 to go, 6 to go. That's the wrong way to look at it. When the break hits 3 spots to go, it sells out almost immediately. So think of the Hunt quad is really only 1 spot away from 3 to go. Think of the can't miss double 1 spot away from 3 to go. We knock out 1 more spot in each of those. Those will break this show, no question. Here we go.
Devin hopping in too.
Devin's in again.
Couple more, yeah.
How many does he have out of the can't miss? Does he have all of them right now, or does he have?
He has quite a few. Let me pull it up real quick.
Because
3, 4, 5.
oh, he's got 5 out of the 6. Okay,
Joe Gallagher's got our other spot.
Well, nice, William. Very, very nice. I like to stir the pot. Very nice. He dressed American for the USA soccer game, Mr. Robbie Lopez. That was the thought behind his dressing. But it is technically a holiday, Luke, Juneteenth. But we love our customers so much, we decided to work on a holiday just for you guys. You're welcome. Can't say we don't do it. Last year, I made a really, really bad mistake on Juneteenth. I went to get my sticker because I got to update my city sticker, and I forgot it's a holiday. I didn't realize what date it was, and I wasted a trip. But you can dress for the occasion with some awesome helmets. No matter the holiday, you can dress for sure. So 2 to go on that can't miss double. Who's going to get that closed up? I'll drop that link in the chat. I love that we're moving in that break because it's good to see a little more movement in that can't miss.
Yeah, it's been chilling for a little bit. Happy to see some cool big name helmets come out.
Amen.
Even if they don't have all the big holes on top, they're not as heavy.
I'm telling you,
the same.
they look the same. Like the Speed Flex and the Authentic, they display the same. For the true collectors, you don't really care. I get if you're looking to sell your helmet, okay, fine. But if you're a true collector, if you're a guy that keeps your stuff, Authentic or Speed Flex, who cares? That's my 2 cents. Dub is closed.
Oh, wow, all right.
There you go, Dev. Thank you, sir. Sometimes when Devin Shinley gets in a mood, he's like a runaway train in the break room. I'm hoping that's going to be what you're going to witness, Luke, here. Runaway train, our guy, Devin Shinley.
That's it. I don't get to hang out with you guys all that often, so yeah, let's have some fun.
Take advantage. I think it's actually good for you to see this. I know you watch occasionally the show, but like to be in the room and kind of take in the whole show, it's kind of good for you, good for them, good for everybody. Thank you for being here, Luke.
Of course.
Ha ha! Good question, Joe. Please, Freddie, please be a gentleman. Listen to Jill. Could you close the quad and the Hunt while you're at it? There you go. I'm with that one. Can't miss double. Go ahead and drop me, not 21, 2 box numbers. 2 box numbers for the can't miss. Let's get it done, folks. Get them done. As we are rocking, we are rolling, we are rock and rolling here tonight. Wheelies ×2. We got you, brother. You'll learn Devin's thing is to call wheelies ×2. It's not wheel ×2 wheelies. I'm guessing it's in the back somewhere, Luke.
Yeah, I'm scrolling through here.
It'll find its way. Thank you, Devin. I appreciate you being so kind for me. You calling wheelies ×2 is great. What's the best thing you can do for me? Keep on buying break spots. That's the best thing you can do. I do hate the wheel, but that's okay. I can tolerate it when you're in the room because you have fun with it calling wheelies. I don't love the wheel, but I can tolerate it when Devin's in the room. Just a slight exception. All right, we will do, looks like box 18. 18. I don't think we have 18. I think 19 is the closest, Luke. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe 19 is the closest and 18 is not there.
You are correct.
All right, so we'll do 19 and then one more spin for the second box. We're going, how low can you go? 1, which I think the closest one we have is 3. At least according to my ticker here.
You are right on the money.
Awesome. Thank you, thank you. So we got those 2 coming up. I'll trade you for this lid, Luke. We'll put Mr. Tom back. 18 out of 18, by the way. Other one I want closed is High Roller. Sorry, Jill. There you go. How about this? How about this? Freddie gets in the High Roller, or excuse me, in the Hunt quad, and Joe gets in the High Roller. They each help each other. And then, Luke, I think you didn't copy the list. I think you drag it over, but the list is not there.
Kim is double number 4.
Unless I'm looking at the wrong thing, but I think it's marked green, but the list is not there. Oh, hold on. There's another can't miss that I saw that's green. Hold on. There it is. Okay. For some reason, there was another one that's green, and that's what I was looking at. But I'll drag this around. You're good. I got it right now.
Okay.
You're good. Maybe Devin helps Jill. Jill helps Devin. We all help each other, right? I think I'm in both right now. There you go, Freddie. Well, you know what you have, brother. You're a man of refined taste, my man. Freddie's only in the good breaks. High Roller, the Hunt, the can't miss. I like this guy. He's bougie, like me. Freddie is a bougie man. Boy, this is really in the back. Yeah. Holy cow. All right, there it is. There it is. Can't miss double. All right. Joe, Devin. Actually, Joe with 1, Devin with 7. All right, good luck, gentlemen. Let's have some fun. That'd be quite a snipe for Joe.
It would be.
That's why, Devin, I'll be honest, brother, if you really want the series, you can buy all 8 spots at the beginning. Don't leave room for the sniping, Luke, right? That's just one idea, because the worst thing you can have is 7 spots and get sniped. Usually I say if you have 7 spots or 6 spots, buy all 8 to guarantee the win. But technically, Devin couldn't because Joe got in first. So actually, my apologies, Devin. Joe was quick. Got in there before you. Yep, exactly. It was already at 1, I believe. So you're right. You are correct. So Joe's got the AFC North, and Devin's got the rest here. Good luck, gentlemen. Can't miss double. Double the boxes, double the fun, and the can't miss. But that's why if you really like it, you hurry up and get all 8 right away, right? No hesitation. All right, what do we got here? Okay. We got ourselves the NFL's all-time leading rusher, Emmitt Smith, on the Cowboy Authentic. How about them Cowboys, Devin Shinley? Number 22, the only Cowboy MVP, in my opinion, greatest Cowboy ever. Nice job, Devin. Emmitt Smith. And actually, Luke, because we did for social media last night, and we've had him on the table the whole show, we'll put one Cowboy for another. Emmitt for the Dion, if you want to put Dion away.
All right, prime time.
Sorry, prime time. Had his time here in the break room. And I do have some boxes for you. You want to move these? I think it's a Dion right here. So, beautiful stuff. Emmitt Smith, Devin. Emmitt is a headliner, yes. I know it's can't miss. We often get, like how good the series is. How is that not a headliner? But Emmett is a headliner. I would say if Emmitt Smith is not a headliner, I mean, the only series I can think of that Emmitt Smith will not be a headliner in actually is on the page right now, the High Roller. He could be in the Anmore section, the High Roller, potentially. But if it's not High Roller, Emmitt Smith, you bet your bottom dollar is a headliner. Emmitt Smith. Great job, Freddie. Great job on one of the all-time great running backs, Emmitt Smith. His rushing title is going to be hard to break. I know they get the 17 games now, Luke, but it's also a little bit more of a passing league and, a lot of dual running back systems, a lot of short passes to running backs. Derrick Henry right now has an outside chance also in this series, but I don't think he'll get there. I crunch numbers, Luke. I forecasted Henry to be number 2 all time in what I was looking at based on where I think he'll do the rest of his career. So we'll see. He does keep getting better somehow, which is weird.
Stays healthy, keeps going, who knows?
Yeah, you never know. You never know. Oh, my. Oh, my. How about one of 11 two-time MVPs? The best lefty, Steve Young, going home to Devin Shinley. Congrats, Dev, Emmitt Smith, and Steve Young. Now that's a double up in this break. So actually turns out the 7 spots he bought paid off. He says, nice. Nice indeed, brother. Steve Young, authentic. Devin's a Seahawk fan, Luke, but he can definitely respect Steve Young. How can you blame him? Incredible helmet.
Able to keep the sniper at bay this time.
Uh-huh. I'm an advanced metrics efficiency guy. You probably know this. The customers definitely know this. I'm very, very big on sports statistics. When Steve Young retired, he was number 1 all time in quarterback rating. Now, we slipped a little bit with the modern guys, the modern rules. I think he's still in the top 10-ish. But when he retired, Luke, nobody was ahead of Steve Young. Wow. That's pretty impressive,
yeah.
Right? He's very efficient. Like Elway, Favre, their touchdown to pick ratio not nearly as good. Steve Young was very, very efficient. So, there you go. Steve Young. So it's like all the modern guys. It's like Lamar, Aaron Rodgers, Burrow, Mahomes, Wilson, Deshaun Watson, Drew Brees, Dak, Jimmy G a little bit thrown off there.
Jimmy G.
He again didn't throw picks.
Yeah.
Brady, Romo, maybe a little outlier coming up. Cousins, Goff. Actually, Cousins, Goff, Jordan Love, and Steve Young are actually tied for 12th all time. All at 96.8. Really? Yeah, so a little chunk there. Ahead of Peyton Manning, 96.5. Quarterback rating is not like the end-all, be-all stat. Like there's a lot of other things to consider. Obviously, eras are considered, but every player ahead of Steve Young all time played after him. And of course, I think it's, I know Love and Goff and Cousins are good players, but those guys will probably all slip. Even Jimmy G, if he gets enough snaps as a backup, even Dak might slip. So Steve Young might find his way back in the top 10 by the time those guys are done playing.
Shift around a little bit.
Yeah. You're leaving? Come on, Dev. Why? I guess I can see why, because he's got pork loins on the smoker. I guess that's a somewhat valid excuse.
Takes priority.
Yeah, I mean, sports, family, food, 3 of the only things we say are allowed over the breaks. Have a good one, Dev. I'll see you Monday at 6. I'm sure Robbie and Frankie will see you at midnight. Who knows when we'll see Luke again? Hopefully not soon. I love having you on the show, Luke, but if you're here, it means that nobody else can cover the shift.
And something went wrong.
Something went wrong. So great job, though. Again, it doesn't seem like you've missed a beat tonight. Definitely doing a great job. Also, I guess Mike and everyone else, they've made the system a lot easier. Wouldn't you say it's actually easier to produce?
It's very streamlined.
Yeah, it's very, very efficient for sure. Now, we have too many series up, but if you have to start uploading series, things could get a little bit harder. Which actually, speaking of, I think that's one of the ones that was not an auto replenish. Actually, we do make it a little harder for you.
Okay.
So I think that one is not an auto, the can't miss, now that I'm looking at it.
Pop quiz here.
Yeah. I think it's in the old products tab is where you edited it. Like you know how it also shows up in products up top there?
Double. Oh, there's a little check.
There is a little check thing?
Yeah, auto replenish.
Okay.
Okay, so the single's still up, but yeah, that double is now up for you guys.
Okay.
Double
Is it going to
number 3.
update if you auto replenish? Do you have to update it? I guess we'll find out.
We're going to learn today.
Yeah, we'll find out whether it automatically sets it at 8 out of 8. That single is 5 to go as well, by the way. So that break could very well happen tonight. Now it takes a second update on the site. Right now it's still saying 0, but I got to give it a minute sometimes. Otherwise, let me know, folks. Let me know if you want to keep this train going. I would gladly keep on breaking boxes with you guys. But when we hit that 9:30 hour, Luke and I are only staying if you guys are still ordering those spots. I see Kenneth just got in. Kenneth got a spot in the can't miss single. All right, here's what we'll do. I'm going to do another rundown. I'm going to refresh the break page. I'm going to give you guys 14 minutes until 9:40. If there's no action in the next 14 minutes, Luke and I will go at 9:40. If you guys make some traction, we'll keep extending the deadline and keep the show moving. So 9:40 is what you guys got on the time. Did I jinx you, Luke? No, it's back.
Oh, yeah,
Cool.
no, we're good.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, so there you did do it good. Good job. There you go. Luke's got it all figured out. Sometimes it takes a second to update over here, but it is showing 8 out of 8, so we are good. All right, rundown, guys. High roller. Don't forget about the high roller. You can never forget about the high roller. It's a triple box break. You get 3 authentic helmets. It could be 2 authentics plus some golden tickets, or 2 authentics plus a speed flex. What's better than a Steve Young authentic? A Steve Young speed flex in the high roller. That's pretty dang good if you ask me. Got a John Elway speed flex. Beautiful, beautiful lid with that visor. Greatest Bronco of all time. 5 tickets in the AFC East spot, Luke. That could land you, for example, Dan Marino. A Dan Marino speed. Actually, that's 6 tickets for Marino, excuse me. But a Bo Jackson 5 tickets. Bo Jackson on that incredible helmet in the locker. You want to get the Bo Jackson? Get in the high roller, get 5 tickets, and purchase Bo Jackson right away. Tom Brady, 9 tickets. We get the 5-ticket box, the 4-ticket box, Luke's. 9 tickets, Tom Brady, just like that. 3 tickets AFC North left, 3 tickets NFC North. Look at the secondary headliners. Barry Sanders, LaDainian Tomlinson, Julio Jones. Don't even get photo headliner status. Barry Sanders as a secondary headliner.
Just hanging out.
Man, that high roller is good. That high roller is real, real good. The Hunt. We got 6 headliners left in 16 boxes. Big names, and more importantly, it is wide open in the Hunt. Whoever gets the most total points gets 10 golden tickets. That could buy you anything right now in the locker, any one item. The highest item we have is the Swarovski Crystal Charles Woodson for 10 tickets. So if you win a full-size helmet, 1 point. Offensive player, 1 point. Defensive player, 2 points. Retired player, 2 points. 2 points for a non-full-size helmet. 3 for a Hall of Famer. 4 for college. 4 for Oilers. Sweep a multi-box break, 2 points. For a double, 4 for a quad. Complete a division, 5 points. Win an item from each division, 10 points. 10 golden tickets to the grand prize. Still got a bunch of awesome headliners. Jahmyr Gibbs, top 5 running back in football. Phillip Rivers, very rare helmet in the break room, future Hall of Famer. Double up with the John Elway Speed Flex, the GOAT Bronco. Greatest Dolphin ever, Dan Marino. Kyron Williams, Antonio Gates, secondary headliners, guys, in that Hunt break. That series is absolutely loaded. Again, Gates, Rivers, Elway, you can win all 3 in that quad break potentially. So that's 7 to go in the double. Was that Devin in the high roller? Who got in the high roller? Someone got in.
Yeah, I think it was Rick.
Rick Pickett. What's up, Rick? What's up, Rick Pickett? You know what Rick wants? He wants the 5 golden ticket box so you can get that Chief Joe Montana Speed Flex.
And go shopping in there.
Go shopping in the locker. I see what you're up to there, Rick. We know what you're looking for, brother, and I don't blame you one bit. Around the world we go. 6 golden tickets left, plus whoever claims the most countries gets the grand prize of 10 golden tickets. So that's done by athletes by sport. So, for example, you get 1 point for Slovenia for Luka Doncic, 1 point for Tom Brady USA on that Michigan Speedflex worth around $3,000. Some of basketball's best, Doncic, Giannis, soccer legend Landon Donovan here. 2-0 USA today in the World Cup. Big Ben Roethlisberger cleats. One of the greatest Steelers ever. Him or Terry Bradshaw, the greatest Steeler quarterback. Ovechkin, Zamboni, hockey's all-time leading goal scorer, still available, guys, in that break. The can't miss, which is getting a little bit of traction, Luke. We got 10 boxes left in here, and we got 5 headliners. And the other 5, by the way, if you don't get a headliner, you get a Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski, Julian Edelman entry. The triple sign authentic is the grand prize in the series. The 5 headliners left, by the way, look at that double, look at that quad. Amon-Ra, Adrian Peterson, Barry Sanders. That's 3 in the NFC North. Julio Jones, Derrick Henry as well. Alabama legends in that break too. Loaded series in the can't miss. Jerseys, 24 boxes left, got 10 headliners, only $31 a spot. A lot of big names, DJ Moore, Earl Campbell, Jamar Chase, Jared Allen's in here. We got ourselves the Jalen Carter, James Cook, Jonathan Taylor, Lawrence Taylor, that awesome blue Marshall Faulk Ram, and a secondary headliner, Terrell Suggs. Minis, guys, are still loaded. We're looking for, in the minis, 7 to go in the double, 6 to go in the quad. Got a double up with, I think it's Michael Irvin, and Lawrence Taylor. Then we got a Warren Moon, Edgerrin James double up, $58 only. LaDainian Tomlinson mini on that Navy Charger, and of course, that beautiful rave with the red ink, Brock Purdy. Mr. Irrelevant, last pick in the draft, been a very, very good quarterback. Actually, there's a stat, Luke. He needs a little bit more passes, but I believe when he qualifies for it, he'll be first or second in quarterback rating ever, Brock Purdy.
Really?
He's just below the threshold. So come next year, he'll be on that Football Reference page.
An efficient man.
Efficient man, Brock Purdy. So 9:32. You guys got 8 minutes to keep the party going. I would like to be at least 2 to go somewhere to keep the night going. For 3 to go, I'll think about it. We're 4 to go right now in the Hunt Quad. We knock out 2 spots, give you guys extra time. We're 5 to go in the High Roller. We knock out 2 to 3 spots, I'll give you extra time. 5 to go in the can't miss, get that down to 2, maybe 3, I'll give you more time. But obviously, if no one gets any spots by 9:40, that is the cutoff for tonight. So buy a couple spots, give you a little time. To be honest, Luke, what you should do is buy all the spots now. Don't buy 1 or 2. Just buy 4 or 5. Get the break done now. Let's make it happen.
Let's do it.
In the meantime, this list could be amended based on what we pull. But let's do our hits of the show discussion for now.
All right.
I've actually started doing this differently, inspired by Rip. I've been going backwards, so 6 down to 1.
Okay.
And what I usually do with the co-host is I go my 6 through 4, then we pause, you go your 6 through 4, then we do our 3 through 1. So I know we put the land cleats away, which those actually might be higher up, but I'm going to keep it to the helmets on the table that we can see now.
All right.
So I'm going to go number 6. As much as I love the name, the player, Reggie Wayne's my number 6. Compared to the names on here, probably the least epic name. Great player, just we got all-time legends. Number 5. Ooh, this is tough. This is tough. This is really tough. And to be honest with you, I think Mahomes is 1. The other 5 are all pretty even. I'm going to go Emmitt Smith. It's a standard. We get Emmitt a lot. Emmitt number 5. I'm going to go 4. The Winter Warrior, Randy Moss is my number 4. What do you think, 6 through 4?
I agree with you there with 6, with Reggie. Like you said, great name, but I mean, compared to the other names, it just doesn't stack up.
Yeah, not quite on the list.
So I'll go Reggie. I'll go 5. Steve Young.
Okay.
4, Emmett.
Emmett, okay. So I think that leaves me 3. So I'm gonna go Steve Young 3. I just love the lefty quarterbacks. I love Steve Young. Number 2 is gonna be the LT, that TCU lid. It's an awesome, awesome helmet. Horned Frog. Number 1 comes as no surprise for a Chief fan. And value-wise and player name-wise, Mahomes, number 1 for me. Head of the show tonight. What do you think? So what's your 3 through 1? What do you got? Tomlinson left, I think, and what else?
Go LT 3, Moss 2, Mahomes 1.
All right, there you go. So personal preference, of course, but I mean, they're all really good names. I mean, everyone on here, I think technically Reggie Wayne's not a Hall of Famer yet, but he will be. Mahomes, we know, obviously will be a Hall of Famer.
Well on his way.
Well, he'd probably retire tomorrow. He'd be probably first ballot even if he retires tomorrow. I think he's a shoo-in for the Hall of Fame. So, guys, let us know if you want to keep this train going. More than happy to keep the party going. You guys got 5 minutes. Just a heads up, the last 30 minutes or so, only a couple orders coming in. So if you guys get those movement going, we'll keep the party going past 9:40. If not, 4 minutes, last call for those orders to keep this train going. Luke, I hope, sometimes I do this. We start doing a wrap-up and they start ordering, we keep the party going. Yeah. But let's start doing the wrap-up in the event that, they don't buy, we will wrap up. Just get your thoughts on being back in the break room as a producer. I mean, what a night tonight.
Yeah, definitely. It was a, unexpected kind of last-minute stuff.
Very unexpected.
I was, happy to be able to fill in, and seemed like it was went off without a hitch, really. So
you did great.
Sit in with you, and
the host could have sold more, but the producer did a great job, no doubt.
Happy to be here. Happy to step in. So yeah, like I said, I don't get to interact with the customers as much as I used to, but you guys are all lovely. We appreciate you all very much.
Yeah, 100%. You got to see the change in the break room, just the positive energy. Again, there's going to be moments everywhere, but the break room just keeps on getting better. Better customers, better memorabilia, top line stuff here in the UA, guys. If you are watching, which I know a little bit less people watching now than normal, which is more the reason I will probably hop off, barring a barrage here of orders. But if you are watching, give Rook a round of applause, man. Otherwise, I probably would have done it, but would not have been as smooth. Having a host, produce, grab the boxes would have been a wee bit stressful, but you had my back, Luke.
Couldn't let my man fly solo like that. That's a
right?
Tall order.
Especially with those points to track, too. In the hunt, I think you had my back there a couple times.
Never know what's going to happen on a Friday night, so yeah.
Right?
Help out.
Friday nights are very interesting in the room, because I would say tonight was an okay night. It seems like it's every other Friday, which, like, one Friday is okay, the next Friday is insane. So I guess next Friday is the insane one coming up. You guys know it's going to be great, insane.
That's the plan.
So, yeah. I think we're going to wrap this train here, guys. So this was a pretty good show with some awesome customers. Luke, thank you so much for stepping in again. And really the biggest thanks to the customers, guys. You guys make this train move. Sometimes it moves very quickly, sometimes a little bit slower. But you guys are the movers here. You make this break room an awesome, awesome place to be. No doubt about it. The best customers in the business. So we're live every single day, 9, 12, 3, and 6 p.m. Central Time. That includes a 10:30 show on Tuesday now, Wednesday and Saturday, midnight shows on Friday into Saturday, which is tonight, 2 hours and 20 minutes away. The midnight show with Robbie and Frankie. I'm back Monday at 6. Enjoy the weekend, guys. Enjoy the sports. Enjoy the World Cup if you're watching it like me. And absolutely, absolutely enjoy the breaks. I know we have a weekend warrior coming up for the Father's Day theme, which, how could I forget? Happy Father's Day to everybody. All the dads, all the sons. Happy Father's Day to everyone. The helmets, Luke, make some awesome, awesome Father's Day gifts.
That they do.
No doubt about it. You forget to get your father a gift, get in the breaks. Be like, hey, Dad, it's going to arrive a couple days late, but I got you a helmet. The dad might cry. Might be a very, very happy man. Have a great night, guys, and we'll see you folks soon.